Lola! Hi everybody, welcome. It's very bright. It's very bright. I'm gonna turn that down just a little bit. Just a little tad there. Hey, how you doing? Welcome to the stream today. How's your week been? You guys been feeling good? Welcome. Happy April Fools. I put out an April Fools video today. For everyone who might be wondering, Stan, why are you a little late today? There's a good reason for that. I will show you. I'll actually show you why I'm late today. I was making something real cool that I think you guys will like for the Sun and Moon review, and I got carried away. It took longer than I thought. Here it is. I made this. I made a Pokemon Z thing in Photoshop, basically, like game box art. So it took longer than I anticipated. Also, I kind of messed up. The edge of the Z is kind of out of the border a bit, but I don't really care. I'm just gonna leave it as it is. I think it looks pretty cool, actually, with it out of the border. Anyway, so that's what I was doing. That's why I was a little late today, because I was in Photoshop making that for the review, working on the review, and yeah. I'm sorry to hear that, Nathaniel. Sorry to hear you're not feeling good today. Guys, don't forget to like the stream. Yes, please drop a like on the stream. It does help. And what's up, Super Austin, Aiden, Nick Meister, AJ, and everybody else? Welcome. Looks pretty cool, bro. Thank you, Samuel. Thank you. All right. Let's get it started, as the Black Eyed Peas once said. Maybe it'll shine today, maybe it won't, but we'll never know unless we try. 65239854. I think I do 6523 a lot, to be honest. 9854. Please feel free to join up. Looking for 3 additional beautiful people to help me out here. Thank you, AJ. Thank you. I appreciate that, my friend. Nezuko-chan, hello! Sonic Chow-chan. What's up, Kevin Smith? Welcome. Right on. Tolliver and Austin are right back at it. Appreciate it. That's my social security number. Wow. I knew it. I knew it. I thought to myself, I said, you know, I bet that has a special meaning to Aiden. And yo, there's Matt. Let's go. I just put the code up in the chat there. I'm gonna take this time to also do a special little Stan shout out. Give me 1 second here. What do I want? Oh, definitely Armaldo. Definitely Armaldo. Okay, I'm gonna take this. Gonna pop it over here. Yo, Josh, dude, thank you so much, man. I was actually just talking about that. I don't know if you saw or not. The reason I started late today is because I was working on it. And I made, check this out, dude. Check this out. I made this Pokemon Z box art. I see Ghost on the left, by the way. But yeah, I made some Pokemon Z box art for just a little beginning section talking about what people expected versus what we got. I'm gonna go, yeah, I think left is the way to go into Frostlass, and then something like that. But yo, thank you so much for real. Can we get some Pokemon champion Josh hype helping us out right off the bat here? Thank you so much, my dude. Gotta give you some hype, well deserved. And yeah, it's going well, man. How you been? How you been? Yeah, Sun and Moon video, it's coming along. The vocals are all edited. Now I'm doing the visual component of editing. It's gonna be over an hour long. It's definitely gonna be my longest video to date. And in the meantime, I dropped a Super Mario 35 review, wink wink, April Fool's Day, on my channel as well. So check that out if you haven't done so already. If for nothing more than at least like the joke. But yeah, it's pretty short too, which is good. Pokemon Sword and Shield won't have any more updates with content. Well, they probably will have more updates. Thank you, love. And I got some delicious strudels. You don't put the icing on them, eh?
That's literally dairy.
It is?
Yeah.
Why? It's just sugar. No, I've had them before. Where does it say dairy on the package?
Anyway, I threw it out.
Thank you, Stel. Mario, I barely know her. But yeah, they'll still be doing a few more Pokemon updates and whatnot. Hey, what's up, Pierce? Excuse me, Pierce. Welcome, Zachary. It was played offline And that was specifically because, trust me, my review playthroughs do not make for, like, very compelling content. It's a lot of me, like, waiting around getting footage. So, like, oh, here's a really cool background. I will stand here for a minute straight and get footage that, like, loops. So yeah, it doesn't really, like, make for... I go as slow as possible, basically. Which, in a game like Sun and Moon, is already very, very slow. So yeah. Yo, that's awesome. I've heard really good things about Genshin, especially, like you said, considering it's, like, a free game. I've heard good things. Yeah, you got me. Well, I do like Mario 35 as well, to be fair. I do genuinely enjoy it. That being said, yeah. Recently, I've been playing it more for a video as opposed to for my own. But now I can't even play it if I wanted to. They killed Mario yesterday, guys. How do you feel about that? For the Sun and Moon review, no. I only have to play through it once. Luckily, I have, like, I have my son. So, my son review, or playthrough, sorry, is a playthrough I've done in the past that, wow, that gloom is, I was gonna say, that gloom should probably switch. Yeah, it's a game I played in the past and completed the Pokedex, so I can get a lot of stuff through that, through the post-game and that's still kind of, like, there. Meanwhile, then I just play through Moon and get it from, like, everything from the beginning and the main campaign. And then any story or cutscenes that I miss, you can just find them on YouTube. You know, people have posted them for each, like, version exclusive, so that's easy enough to do. Well, thank you, Pierce. I have a suspicion that Sun and Moon will be my most lengthy and, like, complex review that I've ever made and will maybe ever make. Again, mostly because Game Freak introduced, like, a ton of stuff into that game, but also it's just so long. Like, if you notice, there's a correlation between the longer that the main campaigns go, the longer that, like, my reviews go. So, like, Black and White and Black and White 2 are so far the longest ones. I think the second longest one is Platinum, and then I think X and Y, and then so on and so forth, right? So it's like, the longer the actual campaign is, the longer it, like, it takes me to get through everything in those reviews. But I'm looking forward to sharing it with you guys. Obviously, Sun and Moon have a very special place in my heart. You know, I still even say Alola to many of you guys when I hop on stream, right? So, it's a big part. It's a big part of this channel. It's a big part of me. I have a Mimikyu tattoo that's covered up right now, so I'm not going to show it off. It's kind of cold down here. But, yeah, I love Alola. It's, oh, man. Are we already... Oh, no, we're just down one because Gloom lived that. Barely, but yeah. I thought so too, Katsu. I thought the same. It's a little bit more than necessary, but yeah, Sun and Moon is gonna be insane. And then I'm not looking forward to, and like, it's not this game's fault, but because it's literally like 85% the exact same game, I'm not looking forward to having to play Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, like, right out of the gate, but I kind of need to, because I want to be able to have Sun and Moon fresh enough in my memory to be able to compare and contrast it, you know? Hey, what's up, Cheryl? How's it going? Oh, happy birthday, Jack Grant's mom. Oh, thank you, love. Thank you. It was her birthday, April Fool's, and Easter all on the same day. That's amazing. Well, as I said, happy birthday, Jack Grant's mom. Nathaniel, I'm going to probably get Diamond Remake because I had it on my DS and it made it to, like, the second gym. Yeah, I hope that it like, borrows some of Platinum stuff, because if it's literally just, like, a straight-up apples-to-apples remake of Diamond and Pearl, that's not good. Diamond and Pearl are very flawed games. They should be trying to attempt to remake Platinum, or at least a lot of the Platinum-esque stuff, in terms of, like, game speed, in terms of kind of the layout of the region. Hey, what's up, Filipino Knees? How are you doing? I'm doing good, man. Put out a video today. We're doing a stream looking for this NECROZMA. So far, it's going pretty quickly, actually. Knock on wood, you know. But things are good. How about you, man? Someone should definitely take that. Probably Austin, to be honest. I love Sun and Moon, probably my second favorite games. It really felt like I was in Hawaii. I don't know if I really felt the same immersiveness in Sword and Shield. I can get behind that. I can get behind that. I think my review's going to be very interesting. Go into it with an open mind. That's all I'll say. Because I promise I went into mine with an open mind. I guess we might as well see if we can get a hidden ability Charmeleon, because, like, none of these are going to be, like, great, really. We've kind of, like, you know. So I'm going to go for Charmeleon just because it's the coolest of the three. Metallic Platinum? That's going to be DLC, and they're going to charge you $40 for it. I kid. Unless. I agree, Sagan. I was trying to, like, kind of sugarcoat it, but yeah, I agree completely with what you just said. Your sentiments about Platinum versus Diamond and Pearl are, yeah. Well, from everything people tell me, and I have played both, but again, I've never been a fan of Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon because of, honestly, it's not even the game's fault. It's literally comes down to, I just really didn't like how Game Freak marketed them. I really thought they were going to be a lot, I thought it'd be like 50-50. I knew they were taking the game's engine, and I knew we were going to go through a lot of the same motions, but I thought it'd be 50-50, and I feel like it's more like 85-15 in terms of like new content versus old content. You know? Hey, nice. And yeah, I know all too well about the Ontario lockdown. My fiance is home now, because of it. So yeah, you'll see her a lot more on streams going forward because she's can't go into her workplace anymore because the province is locking down again. Hey, what's up, Ace? Welcome. I don't know. Personally speaking, I can't go back to Diamond and Pearl. I can't. I've tried, and it, like, every time I'm just like, oh, I just wish I was playing Platinum right now. Well, thank you, Cheryl. I appreciate that. Yeah, and then genuinely, once the Sun and Moon one is out, it's pretty smooth sailing, all things considered, because we immediately go right into Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, which I'm going to talk about the differences in, like, the new Pokemon and, you know, Rainbow Rocket and stuff like that. But for the most part, let's be real. It's very similar of a game. It's a carbon copy, sort of, with, like, some additional content. Really, and also my issue with Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon didn't need to be 2 games. If it, like, I would have been so much better, like, felt so much better about it if it had just been, like, you know, Eclipse, like people wanted. But the fact that they made it, like, 2 games and, like, kind of money grabbed, I felt... And they got me. They sold it to me, and I was a little bit upset. That being said, I'm going to go into them with a clean slate. I'm going to look at them as objectively as possible, pretending I didn't just play Sun and Moon, but having them in my mind so I can compare them. But they shouldn't take nearly as long, because I'm not going, like, you know, super in-depth on them. And then, Let's Go Pikachu. Eevee, excuse me. I'm actually really excited to replay those, and because those are so easy to get footage of, and, like, you know, they're so, like, low commitment games, you know? There's really not a whole ton to do in them, so yeah. Bad if you wanted the Sevi Islands in your Kanto remakes. Good if you're doing a review of them and, you know, want to get them out during the summer. Hey, what's up, Kevin? I think that's how most people feel, Austin. Because I know, like, Barley, for example, he swears by Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. He's like, why would you play Sun and Moon? Ultra are way better. There's so much more to do. There's Ultra Wormholes. There's Rainbow Rocket. They even improved, like, a lot of the, like, gameplay mechanics. That's rough, point ab. I mean, she's okay. She still gets paid. She's doing her job. It just sucks because she's like, now she's got to work from home, and we have a dog who requires a lot of attention, so it's going to be distracting. You're right, Kevin. Hey, what's up, Josh? Welcome, my dude. Those were really tasty. Yeah, fun story. I've actually never done Rainbow Rocket before. Not out of any malice or anything. I literally just like, right before I got my job at the score, I was doing a Type Null dual hunt, and you can't move on to Rainbow Rocket until you've gotten Type Null, and so because I never got it to shine, I was never able to move on and actually play it for myself. You know, I really think that Nintendo should keep 3 versions of main series games. Those 3 are Let's Go, the regular main series, and the Legends games. If they did that, that would be insane. Yeah, but then where do, like, remakes fit into that, right? Because that's the thing. Technically, all 3 of what you just said are part of the main game series. Like, they're called, like, the core games, right? They're not, like, spin-offs in the way of, like, Pokemon Ranger or, Rumble or, you know, Stadium or whatever, right? Snap's a perfect example. That's, excuse me, coming out in a month. Actually, this month. I mean, at the very end of this month. Still about 30 more days, 29 to be fair. But, yeah. Oh, wow, nice, Nathaniel. That's pretty sweet. We really desperately needed one. I talk about Omori a lot in the Sun and Moon remake. Because that was his first stab at, like, really taking the franchise into his own, right? Because, like, he tried a little bit with ORAS, but there's only so much you can do in a remake situation, where Sun and Moon were like, this guy got to actually be like, all right, I want this, I want that, we're gonna change this, we're gonna do this differently. Masuda, go sit on your shelf. We are going to do this without you. No, he was obviously involved, but like to a lesser degree. Oh, nice, Kevin, nice. I didn't know that. That's actually awesome. I know that area quite well. I'd hope that Pokemon Z ends up being the remake of Gen 6 in like 5 to 6 years. They should. Will they? We'll see. But they should. Speaking of Pokemon Z, anybody who didn't see it, boom! I made that today in Photoshop for the review. The thing is like, I probably spent like half an hour, 40 minutes on that. And it's literally going to appear for about 10 seconds, if that. Like, literally, it might be 7 seconds on screen. But it's worth it to me to just have that. And now I have that as an asset, like, built in if I ever want to talk about it again. Also, shoutouts to everybody who helped me there. Man, we demolished that pretty quickly. Very impressed. I don't know if it's because I'm just, like, in a ranty mode, but I feel like that was faster than usual, especially for, like, a first run-through. Oh, wow, Kevin. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, America's in a different situation than Canada right now, though. You guys are definitely getting vaccinated, and especially the elderly are getting vaccinated at a rate that we could only dream of right now. So that's causing some issues. Haven't played Pokemon in a few years since my DS broke. What game would you recommend I come back to? Well, let me just check these, and then I promise I will get to your question, Nathan. Frostlass, not shiny. Charmeleon, not shiny. Necrozma, not shiny. And there's Pokemon Champion Josh. We have a new top tipper leaderboard. It's the start of a new month. I just realized I have to actually put that in... Sorry, one sec. I have to actually fit it in the box here. Thank you again, though, Pokemon Champion Josh. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. All right. To answer your question, though, apologies for that, Nathan. Haven't played Pokemon in a few years. DS broke. What game would you recommend I come back to? So what's the last game you played, or like last generation? Because that's going to determine a lot. Like, did you try Platinum? Did you try Heart Gold Soul Silver? Did you miss out on Gen 5? Or did you literally get through all of, like, the DS games, and then it was only the 3DS and beyond that broke? Also, shoutouts to everyone who helped me out there. That was so quick. Haven't played... sorry. I've read that a few times now. If they hadn't messed up the plot, I bet everyone would be on the same page. Ultra Sun and Moon is better than the original Sun and Moon. I mean, the thing is, though, I do think that, like, story-wise, they did slightly ruin it a bit. by changing the story the way they did. I do think Lusamine is more compelling, and Lily especially gets ruined because of the changes made in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. That being said, though, I'm glad that they at least tried to do something different, I guess. Like, I was just saying, like, you know, one of my biggest gripes is that they didn't change enough, in my opinion. So, you know, I'd be a bit of a hypocrite if I sat here and was like, they should have changed more, but then also hate them because they changed some stuff. So, I don't know. I think it's cool that they did it. Again, their execution was a little bit flawed for me. That's more of my issue. Nice, Bad God. Nice. Oras was my favorite since it was my first game in a decade, but a friend lent it to me. Moon, Ultra Moon were my first games I owned, so they're special. I have opinions on Gen 8, though. I think a lot of people do. I don't think that that's necessarily, you know. Also, the code is in the chat now. Oh, and there we go. All right, perfect. We got another quartet. Thank you, Austin, Zach, and Matt. Played, excuse me, the first half of Moon, and then it broke. Oh, man. Claydol is surprisingly good in this. It's not obviously a great attacker so much, especially against NECROZMA, but it actually has, like, decent type coverage. And NECROZMA doesn't, like, rip through it, I guess, as fast as some of the other stuff. Well, thank you, Bad God, but I'm okay. I actually like to go out on my own and, you know, do my thing. Cofagrigus. Nice. Pokemon Ruby was the first Pokemon game I owned myself. I did play Red and Yellow, but they belonged to my sister and cousin. So that's actually how I played I think we can go Ghost into Rotom and then left into Bug, which looks like Scyther. Scyther's kind of a pain, though. Actually, let's avoid Scyther at all costs. But yeah, let's try to get this Rotom. I think, Austin, you should probably replace to get this Rotom. Rotom's really good against NECROZMA. Like, really good. Oras is like, it's the games that I changed my opinion the most about, like, any Pokemon games, other than maybe Gen 1, because Gen 1 I was like, man, Gen 1's so sick, and then I, like, replayed it when I did my review, and I was like, oh my god, this game has aged horribly. Hey, Video Master, how you doing, man? Man, a lot of amazing faces today. Welcome. Hope you're doing well, man. What is super effective? We're looking for Dark, Ghost, and Bug. NECROZMA is full Psychic. It doesn't get any of those special, you know, any of those special forms with Solgaleo or Lunala. But yeah, I changed my opinion on Oras so fast. When I did the review, I literally went into it being like, well, this will be easy. I get to talk about, like, the worst remake games. And then I played them and I was like, you know what? You know what? These are actually really good. They still might be the worst remake games, objectively speaking, just because the other remake games are also really good. But for my money, I actually prefer them to Fire Red, Leaf Green. After having just played through Fire Red, Leaf Green as well, I think I can say that I prefer Oras. Don't like them quite as much as Heart Gold, Soul Silver, but that's not really fair because they genuinely gave us, like, 2 full regions, it feels like, in those. Like, so it's almost not comparable, you know? I like Wally's theme in Oras. Oh, man, the music is really great. Oh, hello, Moonwolf. How are you doing? Oh, I'm sorry that YouTube is being YouTube. My fave main series game is Platinum. I'm a Sinnoh stan. I mean, Platinum's god tier, so I definitely feel you on that. For a long time, I didn't know Gen 2 had games until I saw a friend playing Gold. Oh, wow. You just thought they went from, like, 1 to 3? Isn't Fire Red and Leaf Green objectively the worst remake games? Objectively meaning the amount they add on the originals, how enjoyable they are to play, etc. So, here's the thing. The reason I used objective is because they are so faithful to... as remakes, they are so faithful until they're not. And I know that might, you know, come off as a little bit confusing. But what I mean by that is essentially, like, they are so good at being, like, modern interpretations of Gen 1 and making them playable. And then you beat, like, Blaine, and, you know, you get the Sevi Islands, and all of a sudden you can catch additional Pokemon. And, of course, also seeing all of the Pokemon and getting the National Dex or whatever helps a lot as well with, like, the new Pokemon stuff. But yeah, and then, like, you get, you know, one of the legendary beasts. It's one of those things where, like, I agree that I think, you know, Oras definitely adds more content. I think it'd be hard to even debate that. But I do know some people who, like, swear, like, that's just what they prefer out of remakes, whereas Oras kind of changes a lot even before the game is relatively beaten, you know? It's like, oh, now it's all about Mega Evolution. But yeah, it's no. I mean, there's literally nothing wrong with you. I'm actually gonna go Noctowl route just because we have two like electric types here. Steel types seem to be the killers of these runs, I have to say. So I'm going Noctowl just so we can like hopefully move on without getting, you know, destroyed as fast. I think the Sinnoh remix will be very faithful. That's how it looks, right? It looks like, aside obviously from graphically, especially in terms of like the battle scenarios, it does look like they're really gonna like keep them super faithful and tied to Diamond and Pearl. We'll see how much, because I do like for me a perfect balance is like, I mean honestly like the Gen 3 remakes kind of did that arguably the best. Like it's hard to say for sure, but like they arguably did it the best because like they made everything so like, you know, faithful. And then immediately, like, you hit a certain point, it's just like, all right, now we're opening it all up. It's actually way more than you thought. Here's, like, the battle tower thing. Here's, like, shinies. Here's, like, I mean, you could catch shinies before that, actually. But you know what I mean. Like, they did a really good job, I thought. So if, you know, Shining Diamond and, or no, sorry, Dazzling, what is it? Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, you know, share that kind of DNA. If they keep it, you know, all of a sudden you get past the 7th gym, and then it's like, all right, now we're going to open it up. You can have some Gen 8 Pokemon in here. You can have... That'd be really cool. I don't think they'll do that, but I would love that. I'd love to see it. Oh, is that true? Is that true? They haven't announced any like, special package? Well, I saw, actually, interestingly enough, Segan, I saw this guy posted on Reddit. He has, like, a really impressive Pokemon collection. Like, genuinely, he has both Heart Gold and Leaf Green, or Heart Gold and Soul Silver, not only in box, but in box with the Walmart figurines, the exclusives, that like, those things sell for like 700 to 800 USD now, if you want like a complete in box, with the figure, with everything. So yeah, like he had that, but he also had, and he was based in Europe, I think for sure, given the ratings on the boxes that I could see, but it seemed to me at least, that this guy, he had, it was European, but it was Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, and they both came with like little Pokeballs in the package, but it was also the game. So maybe Europe had a specific one, or you know, maybe it was even Japan. I don't know. I maybe should have paid more attention, but yeah. See, that is Segan. So your opinion is one that I was kind of like trying to present to Jack earlier. Yeah, there's some people who really don't like what they did with ORAS, and even because of things like, you know, eliminating the Battle Frontier, like, there's some things that I'm like, they did so much better. Like, obviously, all the stuff with, like, Deoxys, I think it's sick with the Delta episode. Also, really like what they, like, that May or Brendan, like, your rival, doesn't just, like, fade out of the picture after, like, the 7th gym or whatever it is. Like, and then Wally just, like, takes their spot. I know what they were going for back in the day, but to me, at least, it's better this way. I also like that, like, they gave Wallace his dues, without... like, while still keeping Steven as the champion, because that's one of the things I don't like about Emerald, is Wallace's team is just a little bit more predictable than Steven's, right? Like, it's just, he facilitates more on water types. Like, that's his thing, which is usually great, but, you know, whether it's Iris with dragons, or whether it's him with... Alright, anyway, I actually think we should stay away from Scyther. I think we should stay away from Scyther. Scyther has literally killed my run, like, twice before. And it also, like, if it was really necessary, I'd be like, yeah, let's go. Max Rockfall will destroy it. All right, we're facing it anyway. Hopefully we do all right here. We do have 2 electric types, which should help. But yeah, Scythers are brutal. I don't know, Jack. I'd still, honestly, I really want some sort of Frontier. Because we didn't get it in, like, I mean, say whatever you want. I actually prefer the Emerald Battle Frontier to the Platinum one, personally. I think objectively Platinum's is much better, but like there's just so much more to do. But Emerald, I don't know, it has like a really like soft spot in my heart. So yeah, I don't know. I want some sort of Frontier though. I don't care what it is, but I want some sort of Frontier. I want it to be big, bombastic, you know, battle heavy, hard, difficult, which are the same word, but what did Moon say? I think I'm going to wait on how you guys react to DP remakes before getting it. I think that's the fair thing to do, because I think, like, a lot of people I know, the only person I know who fell into this category and then actually, like, committed to it was Roy. Everybody else I know who was like, I'm not gonna get Sword and Shield. I don't want to get Sword and Shield. I don't feel comfortable supporting Game Freak because I don't agree with their... Wow, that's awesome. I don't agree with their, like, practices, all that stuff. Like, everybody I know, within, like, 2, 3, 4 months afterwards, was like, actually, you know what? I'm gonna try it. And, like, asked me, like, well, Stan, what do you think? And I'd be like, oh, I think they're actually solid games. I think they get way too much hate for what they are. They're not old. So if you're looking for Platinum or, like, Black and White 2, you're better off just playing those games again. But in terms of, like, modern Pokemon, I actually think they're pretty solid. Story's stupid. The story's stupid. I think we can all agree. Sword and Shield, the story's stupid. The characters are good. Could be a little less, like, I guess, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, caricatures, I guess, right? Like Leon in particular. I actually really like Hop, but I think that, like, there's a lot of characters that are just very much, like, these archetypes. I also like Beatty a lot as well, actually. But, yeah. I was never against buying Sword, despite all the controversies. And that's the thing. And that's the thing. Like, a lot of people were against it and then bought it. But I think the smarter thing to do is literally just, like, yeah, like what Moon was saying, like, just don't judge it until it actually comes out. You know what I mean? Because, yeah, the decisions might seem bad when they're, like, listed on the internet. But, like, when you actually take into account, like, what they may or may not be in-game and how they, like, you'll react to them, it's a different scenario, right? Because I'm not going to lie, I went into Sword and Shield expecting to hate them, like, given what the internet had made them seem, and also given what I've done, like, my own personal research. I was like, man, are you kidding me? Not enough of the Pokedex, like, why has this guy got a Charizard? Like, Charizard's a Gen 1 Pokemon. Gigantamax seems stupid. I still think Gigantamax is kind of dumb. I think they're just, like, looking for a way to milk Mega Evolution, and they have to, like, refresh it every time, but to, like, worsening and worsening degrees. But, yeah. Oh, I completely agree, Jack. Yeah, they always got close, right? Actually, I talk about this in Sun and Moon a lot, too. I actually think Sun and Moon has, like, the most fleshed out story. But there are times, especially with certain characters, that I feel like they touch on things and they get really close to going in depth and, like, really exploring them. And then they're kind of just, like, last-minute pivot, you know what I mean? It's kind of like all the stuff with, like, the morality in Gen 5. That's the one thing I kind of, like, didn't like about that game was, like, Black and White, the whole time, they're like, is it wrong? Is it right? Who knows? Is it wrong? Is it right? Who knows? And then at the very end, they're like, wait, we're a kid's game. It's wrong. It's so wrong. This guy's actually, like, 100% evil. He's a mastermind. He's actually, like, the most ruthless villain you'll ever see, et cetera, right? And, like, that I didn't like, because it's like, you should have just left it a little bit more ambiguous, right? The whole point of Black and Whites is, like, ideal versus truth. Is there a gray area? Like, is everything in absolutes, right? Is it Sith-like? But, yeah. That's true, actually. Good point, Second, about the special physical split. Good point. See, and that's the thing. That makes sense why I would prefer Emerald, because, like, I'm not somebody who, like, is super competitive when it comes to the series. So, like, it kind of checks out, right? They're like, I wouldn't really even take that into consideration the way that somebody who actually knows what they're doing and wants to, like, beat the facilities can do. Like, I like to just, like, mess around in the facilities. Like, playing Grand Theft Auto for me. Like, instead of doing the, like, what's actually supposed to be done, I like just, like, messing around, having some fun. I don't really, like, train my Pokemon or anything for them, but I should. Blizzard, Fog, Curry, and a cool cold region. There's no way you can't predict Gen 4 remakes at that point. I mean, it's going to be interesting, right? Like, do they bring in mechanics from Gen 8? Like, do they bring in the Curry mechanic? Do they bring in, I mean, probably not. You know, it'd be really cool, though, what I would love to see, but probably won't happen. I would have loved to see a, give us a 2D version of, like, Pokemon Ami, or, like, Poke Refresh. That'd be so cool. Or, like, the camping site, but, like, with 2D sprites. That'd be friggin' amazing. Or, like, 2.5D, you know what I mean? Like, there's still... Well, actually, no. Give it to us in just 2D. Screw the 2.5. For that specific mode, if they can make the battle system, like, in 3D, then they can make, like, Poke Refresh in 2D. Because that'd be sick to me. Yeah, no, I don't know, Moon. Feel free to disagree. I personally took away that, like, they did a swerve at the end. They were like, actually, N's just like, well, no, you know what? I won't say that, because they actually handled N very, very well. Because he's still, in the second game, battles with his, like, you know, his sins and trying to come to, like, you know, healing after the abuse and stuff he faces. So, he's fine. You know what? I have nothing to say about him. My issues all stem with Gets's, and they go that super maniacal. I wish that, like, and then once he's beaten, I just find everybody's like, oh no, actually Pokemon are just friends. None of, like, there's no ambiguity to this. I don't know. That was my takeaway. To each their own, of course. But yeah. And I might add, that's something why those games are so great, because they allow for that type of, like, complex thought and, like, debate amongst the fandom, you know? That's one of the reasons why I hold them so dearly. Like, because of that particular thing, people can say, like, you know, whether it's Hugh or N or even Alder. Alder is a character that, like, I'm not gonna lie, I went in, like, when I was gonna make the black and white video, I was like, I think Alder's probably the worst champion ever. And I still, from a technical standpoint, think he kind of is, given that, like, you actually never have to face him. Like, for real, and, like, you can get through the game and get to the credits and never have to beat him, because N and Getsus become the de facto, like, champion during the, like, campaign run, right? It's only afterwards, after you've, like, leveled up your team 30 more levels, that, you know, things change. Also, no NECROZMA for me again, guys. All right, well, I just want to double check. I know it's not. I've already literally gotten one of these. But, all right. Thank you so much for 135, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get back on to 136 as I keep talking about Pokemon. What a great series. Yes, no, exactly. And he's very memorable because of it, Jack. Like, I absolutely, like, I even say in the Sun and Moon review, like, spoilers, but I basically do say, yo, what's up, Toby? Welcome, man. I do literally say at one point, I'm like, you know, I think that, like, Team Skull and Aether Foundation, like, on their own, hey, Jassim, how's it going, my dude? I think on their own, those two, like, organizations, you know, kind of fall a little flat. And that's not to say, so I love Guzma. Guzma's literally my favorite evil leader or crime boss or whatever you want to call him in the entire series. And I also love Lucamine, especially in Sun and Moon. They're great, but aside from them and maybe Plumeria, I really think that they kind of, like, fall a little flat, and they're kind of, like, one note each in each particular regard. That being said, when combined, they make something really cool, right? And eventually, you see Guzma team up with Lucamine, and that's awesome. I think that's really, really cool. That being said, even despite how much I like those, that was weird. Oh, geez. I think I took too long, but it's kind of working, so hey. But yeah, all right, let's do it. That was super weird. I think I took too long to put in the code, but either way, we got Calvin, Zach, and Austin. Let's do it. Calvin is gonna lead the charge this time because I was a slow boy, like slowpoke. But yeah, no, but I still say, like, I'm like, they're so good together. Like Skull plus Aether is, like, actually a thing of beauty. But, and, like, the Lucamine Guzma partnership is, I'm a big fan of that. But that being said, you know, I still think the benchmark is Plasma and oh my god, Galactic. Galactic is just, like, Galactic feels scary. You know what I mean? Like, even as, like, a 20-year-old playing it. Like, obviously, I'm not sitting there, like, actually, like, oh no. But, like, they feel scary. They feel like a real-world cult. Obviously, you know, transposed into this weird world involving... Yo, can we go Steel into Ghost? Can we go, like, Berserker into Cofagrigus, please? I really just want to get a shiny Berserker, but, hey, what's up, Pika? I remember when Lily and Gladion used to be my favorites of anything ever in my comfort characters, and I totally agree about being a huge fan of Lucamine and Guzma's dynamic. It makes sense, right? Because Lucamine is looking for just, like, love wherever she can get it. Guzma is also in a similar way, but mostly he doesn't care about love, he cares more about respect. Lucamine feigns respect for him, and Guzma feigns love for her. And they both, like, it's like this toxic relationship that, like, is symbiotic in a way. And it works. Like, it actually works. Like, that's what I love, is that they plant the seeds enough that you believe it immediately. It doesn't, like, when Guzma shows up at Aether Paradise, you're not like, oh, well, that's out of nowhere. Like, screw that. You know what I mean? Which is great. Like, they do a really good job. Anyway, I don't want to keep talking about it because I talk about a lot of this in the review itself. So I don't want to give you guys the entire crash course, you know? But... And I agree, Moon. I agree. We talked about that earlier. They definitely bungled her character, for sure. Gen 4 had almost no story like X and Y. It's... Gen 4, Gen 6, and Gen 8 all have this thing where, like... Yeah, no, it's true, right? Yeah, it's like bug and poison. Kyle Guzma. Nice to see him. Nice. How you been though, man? How you been? I saw you. I know you were there for a lot of Roy's getting over it stream, keeping him going. And thank you, by the way, also for the super kind words about the Mario review. If anyone hasn't seen it yet, I put out an April Fool's video today, a in-depth through on Super Mario 35, and I think it turned out pretty good. Even my dad called me. He's like, man, that was really cool how you did like the phone effect. And I was like, yeah, thanks, man. Thanks, appreciate that. Can't wait for the next review. It's coming, Jack. It's coming. We were actually just discussing it. That's great. That's great to hear. By the way, Jasim, actually, you know what? I'll hit you up on Discord. I won't bring it up on stream. But I do wanna ask you about something on Discord. Just a heads up. But I will do that after the stream. Oh, and thank you, Nick Meister. Thank you. Should any of us take the Berserker? The Starmie should. Yeah, the Starmie. Whoever has Starmie should switch. Just getting our team a little bit more put together for, you know, the inevitable. Because yeah, this literally Skunk Tank is like, you really can't get better than that. It gets the darkness, and it also can't be hit by poison at all. Like most dark types, let's be real. But like, you still get the poison for the stuff that we would be weak to as we go along. So for example, if you run into like a Scyther, right? It's not gonna kill you because like we have a Skunk. Anyway, also Max Flare is pretty good too. But yeah, it's really good, really good. But anyway, yeah, no, I'm really excited. I'm really genuinely going to work my tail off to try and ensure that I get this out before the end of this month. And there's actually a double reason for that. I'm also moving at the end of this month. Like April 30th is my last day here. So I really want to like not like have that done and have it out of like sight and out of mind. Yo, Jasim, my dude, are you serious? Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Can we please get some hype in this chat right now for the man, the legend, the rock star, Jasim Hype. Let's go, dude. Thank you so much, man. Holy crap. I guess I have to like adjust the top donator again. Thank you so much, man. Holy crap. Jasim going beyond plus ultra, just as Ian joins too. Show this man some hype. If you have access to it, give this man the emotes. Throw them up there. I actually need to make a bunch of new emotes. I've unlocked a ton. But anyway, yeah, thank you so much, Jasim. We love you, man. We love you here, Jasim. That's way too kind. Thank you. You know, it felt wrong not seeing your name on the top tipper there, I gotta say. So now that it's back, it's there with a bullet as well. Thanks so much, man. Seriously. You are like just a god, like truly a god. And I hope you have a great weekend. And I hope that, you know, your country's dealing with the pandemic better than ours is. We're shutting down again. But yeah, seriously, hype for this man though. I want to see it. I want to see the hype. I really gotta like recreate some of my sound effects and stuff because I deleted a bunch of files after the Mario reviews were done. And I guess some of my sound effects for my Stream Deck were like mapped into those folders and I didn't realize it. So I gotta like re-download them all. But yeah. All right. I don't want to use Lash Out. I need to keep that. So unfortunately, as good as it would be, but yeah. Oh, someone called me. Who called me? Who the heck gave me a ring? Oh, my brother called me. One sec, guys. It could be important if you guys were in Roy's Discord party on, I think, Monday, you might know why I have to take this. So I'm literally just going to put up the member screen and like turn off my webcam for a sec and turn off my mic, of course. But yeah, here's the member screen as we do this. And don't worry, we got this team. But yeah, I really do have to take this call. It's kind of important. But I will see you guys in just a moment, you know? I won't be gone long, I promise. Bop, 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 bop. Bop, bop, bop. I'm coming back. I just gotta turn. There we go. There we go. Thanks, guys. Thank you for the patience. I genuinely, I know I don't like to do that, but my brother, he basically, some stuff happened. Anyway, it's not my place to really talk about it because it's his stuff. But I think the reason Gen 4's storyline feels so complete is because Cynthia has been there for the entire story. She never lost at all. She simply allowed you to face Cyrus for your own personal growth. And then you face her right at the end, showing you truly become the absolute strongest. I mean, I don't know if, like, I would say that that's what makes the story so good, but I will attest, Jack. I think, like, that is part of the reason why Cynthia, as opposed to, for example, somebody like, excuse me, again, Diantha, is so well realized as the champion and is, in my opinion, the best champion we've ever gotten and will probably ever get, you know? I am Katie. Thank you so much. I hope you're having a great day, and I hope you have a great weekend as well. Compare this to Leon using Eternatus. If he lost to Eternatus and you have it on your team, trained up and everything, how the heck is he going to win this time? No, that's true. That's true. That's true. I think Cynthia and Diantha are kind of like at the opposite ends of that spectrum, right? Where it's like Diantha does pop up, like every champion pops up. Alder pops up a bunch, you know, but Diantha has nothing to do with like protecting the region. She just like, she shows up as like a celebrity more than an actual like champion. Whereas like Alder, Cynthia, of course, you know, they get involved. It feels like they get their hands dirty. Whereas like Diantha just kind of, even Leon, right? Like he obviously gets his hands dirty, whether you like him as a champion or not. And I actually do think they fleshed him out pretty well, but I know exactly what you mean by the Eternatus thing. And there you go, Katie. Katie's proven your point, yeah. But yeah, no, I completely agree with that. I think that's very true. But yeah, I don't know. To me, Diantha's the worst. Like if I ranked the champions, it would probably go. Well, I mean, Cynthia for sure, right? We have Cynthia, and then we got to include Iris and Wallace here as well. Cynthia, Steven, Kukui with an asterisk, of course. If you can consider him the champion, then yes. I don't, but I like his twist and all that. But if we're not, if we include him, yes. If we don't, then obviously he's not on the list at all. Then I would probably say Iris. Then I would say Lance. Then I would say Blue. And, you know, it's just only because it's not even Blue's fault. It's just like, I, like many other people, I think, consider Blue, like, you just think of him as your rival. He's like, you know, the template for a rival, not a champion. But he's still better, in my opinion, than Wallace. He's still better than Diantha. And he's also, again, technically speaking, Alder is a great champion, or like a great character, but a bad champion. Again, if that makes any sense. Like, the guy shows up, he helps you out so much, he like runs around the region with you, he's like integral to both games as well. All right, what do we want to do here? Who's that electric Pokemon? Oh, Pinker. Okay, I'm going that way. Berries, Enna possible. Yo, SHTH fan 1. Thank you for either re-upping or whatever it might be. Oh yeah, it's a re-up. But thank you so much. I guess it's your day to re-up. Appreciate you if you're watching this. If not, have a great weekend. And thank you for going beyond plus ultra. Not N. I mean, it's unconventional, technically N. No, because N is never actually... I mean, you're right, in the sense of, like, if Kukui can be called champion, then N is. If we're not... So, yeah, I agree with that. But I would still actually put, because of, like, it's only, like, a prelim to, like, the Getsus battle, I would still rank N probably around Iris levels, I would say. So, again, ahead of Diantha, but, like, certainly nowhere near Cynthia. And also because in the same way as Blue, right? Like, I think of N as, like, this tragic foil, this, like, parallel, this, like, mirror version of your character with way worse circumstances and upbringing. And instead of, like, the champion. But you are right, technically. From a technical perspective, you are correct. That, like, if I include Kukui, I gotta include N. So that's a good point. And then I think I hit them all, right? Oh, Leon, yeah, and then I would say, like, Leon is probably, like, my second, like... Genuinely, like, my second least favorite. That being said, for the record, Sword and Shield, I've only played them once. Every other game here, I've played multiple times. And it's the only one that I've never looked at critically. Wow, that was insane. Glad we picked up Berserker. But, yeah. So that's, you know, Leon could very well eclipse, like, Blue and N but yeah. So it's like, the bottom tier for me is, like, Wallace, Diantha. Well, Diantha's for sure the rock bottom. But it's, like, Wallace, Diantha, and Blue, probably. Lance at least was, like, a pain in the butt, you know? Champions losing to someone before you face them can help to further the story, though, in my opinion. And beating Alder helped to put him up on that pedestal of the strongest. No, for sure. It's a very common. It's no different. Like to your point, right? There's a trope in comic books or like shown in anime where it's like one of the ways that they like show how strong a new character is they immediately like kill the old hardest character to beat. So, for example, whether it's Future Trunks slicing Frieza and King Cold right as, you know, the Cell arc begins, or the Android arc, whatever you call it, in Dragon Ball, or, you know, Thanos literally, spoilers, killing Loki in like the opening scene of Infinity War. It's literally used to show like, wait, so you're telling me the guy who is the main bad guy in like the Avengers just like got his neck crunched by this like purple alien guy? He must be. It's like an easy way to convey how like much of a threat the new villain is, right? So I agree with what you're saying. Like, N beating Alder does that for sure. Whereas, you know, obviously, like you said, Cynthia is more like there, but not like, she doesn't get beaten. She doesn't ever like, you know, succumb to a greater power. She's like the strongest thing in the region. But yeah, and Alder, I mean, that's the thing about Alder, right? Is, and that's why I love him as a character. Don't really like him so much as a champion. Is that like he's just like, he is just a shell of his former self. We never really get to see him at his full glory until the end of the game, like post-game stuff. Because he still hasn't gotten over and made peace with like his partner Pokemon passing away, right? And like coming to terms with like the new generation is coming up to take his crown, and he's on his way out, right? He's like, he's dealing essentially with mortality. Like, that's a pretty heavy theme for a kid's game. But, you know, through us battling and inspiring him and blah, 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 he, you know, eventually gets back up on his feet and, you know, is able to take us on with his full power. And that's great. That's great. And then we see in Black and White 2, he's actually, like, accepted his fate and is now, you know, resigned himself to letting his grandson, Benga, be, you know, a more powerful force in the region and training, like, newcomers. He wants to be more of a teacher, pass on his skills so that, you know, his memory persists, which is great. That's amazing. Nice, Katie. Nice. Oh, wow, Nathaniel. Well, so then you must know the story, sort of, right? I assume? But yeah, I wonder if we can hit 140 today. That'd be pretty cool. Opinions on Mirror B. Great theme. Great meme. And great Jassim. No, I don't know. No, Mirror B is great. Mirror B is great. Mirror B gets a shout out in my Sun and Moon review. That's actually true. It's like he's like referenced in it very quickly. I don't think he was ever meant to be the end goal, honestly. That all being said, his loss is symbolic of passing the torch to the new generation. Hence why Iris, a young girl, is the champion in Black and White too. No, exactly. That just like further, yeah, completely. We're on the same page for sure. I think it's like you said. I just like probably misinterpreted what you meant from the beginning. King DDD. It's really funny we're talking about this because I played my favorite orchestra remix of Cynthia's theme on repeat this morning, but she has the best theme in the game. Like, if I was making my top 10 favorite Pokemon music ever, Cynthia's theme is literally my number one. Like, well, if we give it time, it could end up becoming like Slumbering Weld, or the gym theme from, like, Sword and Shield music is just way too good to like ignore like that, but it's so good. It's so good. From the 2D games, for sure, it is my favorite. Like, it's phenomenal, fantastic and phenomenal. But yeah, no, Cynthia, and that's also another reason what makes her such a, like, iconic Pokemon in Garchomp, right? Like, arguably everyone's favorite pseudo-legendary. So yeah, she has that going for her, right? Also as a Lucario, they didn't need to give her a Lucario. They didn't need to do that, but they did it. They were like, you know what? If we're gonna do this, we're going hard in the paint, and they did. All right, wow, all female. That's awesome. All right, and finally, Necrozma 136 is still not shiny. I also love Mustard's battle theme. Oh, yo, actually, straight up. Oh, bye, Katie. Have a great rest of your weekend. But yeah, no, straight up, Mustard's theme was really, really good. I just, again, it doesn't, because it's like, you know, the DLC stuff. I didn't even like register, but it is good. It is very, very catchy. Pokemon music does. And Gen 8, like, that's one of the, like, that's to me, it's funny because, like, obviously in most of my Pokemon reviews, I'm like, I'm not a music guy. It's really hard for me to judge the music here, but I'll do my best. Where, like, even I, with my, like, 2 musical trained brain cells, can, like, you know, appreciate and like, talk up how important music is to Gen 8. Hey! Whoa, whoa. Your first Nuzlocke, you're going for Platinum? Oh my god. That feels like a lot of pressure, man. Well, I hope you kill it, Jacob, or Jacob. Sorry, however you pronounce it. I know in some places it's pronounced Jacob. I know here it's pronounced, you know, where I am from in Canada, it's pronounced Jacob. But, oh, Raichu's great. Alolan Raichu's actually great against Necrozma. I wish I could have picked it. Live and learn. I'm, oh my god. Yo, you're killing it, man. I would have been dead 2,000 years ago. Like, I think my favorite music in all of Pokemon is the Crown Shrine. It's so atmospheric, and I can just vibe to it for ages in complete calm and serenity. I can't do that with most battle or area themes. That's true. Although, I do propose, I think anyone can jam out to the Iki Night Town, or Iki Town Night theme. The one that's like, da-na-na-na-na, da-na. But it's slowed down, obviously, when it's nighttime, right? It's more like, anyway. It's so good. Yeah, I mean, there's a reason I literally have, like, well, actually, is it still here? I wonder if it is. If I hit this button, will anything happen? I have to, like, reset my stream deck. Maybe I'll do it before my Twitch stream this Sunday. Because, yeah. Oh. Oh, yeah, okay. I don't know how loud that's going to be, though. I'll be real. Man, now you guys, I'm literally just going to play Gen 8 music. But, like, how good is this song? And, like, it's funny because it's one of those things where I feel like everybody who experienced this track immediately, they love it. They immediately love it. Then it gets to the, like, howling part, and they're kind of like, that's not right. I don't like that. But then, like, after you listen to it a few times, you come to, like, love the howling. It's such a, like, journey. Yes, AJ, yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be the exact same, just on my Twitch. Twitch.tv/RandomTens. Yeah, and it's amazing, Jagged. It's really, really great. Pokemon Channel had some great music. I've never played it, so I don't know. I missed out on the GameCube stuff. I should have bought a copy of Pokemon Box. I remember when I did, like, the rarest GameCube games, like, years and years ago. It was, like, selling for around, like, $300, which was a lot, but I was like, I'm not, like, I'll just get it eventually sometime later. And now it's, like, going for, like, 700 Canadian, so, yeah, I'll probably never own that. Yo, congrats, Moon. Yeah, I've heard that game is also really, really hard because of Lurantis, and then obviously also, you kind of have to tailor your whole game and team around that final fight with Necrozma, from what I hear. Like, make sure all your Pokemon are, like, you know, have that, whatever, it's like the Poke Refresh stuff, but, like, done to the extreme, where they'll like, dodge for you and stuff. But yeah, that's awesome. Congrats. Yeah. Platinum, I can't imagine doing it. I'd rather do a randomizer than do Platinum, honestly. I'm not going to swap, but I definitely think, Zach, you should. Hitmonchan is very, very bad against Necrozma. Oh, you didn't. Okay. Then Austin, you should swap. Well, that's unfortunate. Austin and Zach, both of you guys have to switch. That would have been a really, really good switch for you guys. Don't pick him on top. And don't pick... Yeah, so literally the only one we can do is Dugtrio. So, yeah. And Zach, you're going to have to pick up this Dugtrio. You are the most expendable... Not expendable. No, why? Why? Guys, fighting and poison are very weak to Necrozma. There's no reason to go for this. Zach and Austin should totally swap. Hey, what's up? Arbistus, how are you doing, buddy? But yeah, no, like, Thank you, Austin. Necrozma. Oh, that's actually great. That's great. Like Lycanroc's very, very good. Yeah, but Hitmontop. Yeah, but like the run. It's a team thing. We gotta do what's best for the team to make sure that we actually can get to Necrozma. But anyway, never go for fighting, never go for poison. That's the rule. It will literally result in absolute destruction against Necrozma. Imagine you get another Bisharp on April Fool's. Oh my god, could you... The hat trick of Bisharps? Jeez. Yeah, for anyone who wasn't around, I got a second shiny Bisharp on this run recently, and it sucked. I won't even lie to you. It really sucked. Why not, Zekrom? How about you? Addicted to GeoGuessr yet? Oh, Roy's addicted. Bump. All right, I'm putting on a Gen 8 Pokemon list. It's so good. Huh. Didn't show up. Let's try Pokemon Sword and Shield music. Usually someone makes like a giant playlist, but most of this is just, well, I don't want to do like, oh, okay, here we go. All right, I can turn that off. But yeah, it's so good. The music in this game is so great. I love how I'm literally playing this game. I could just turn on the music, but I'm like, nah, I'm going to listen to the music I want on my terms. Roy, buddy boy. Stan, I can't imagine how the Celebi hunt is going to turn out. I can't do Celebi. I can't do it, unfortunately, AJ. My 3DS capture card is going to crap. I literally need to try to squeeze out Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon footage on it, and then it's basically like garbage. Like, it sucks, but and that's like the 3DS that game is tied to as well. Really sucks. I'm gonna make up for it. I'm gonna find a replacement hunt for that. Trust me, it really sucks because like I literally played through all of Crystal, bought the game for that hunt, got like 1,000 resets in, and then my 3DS started going to crap while I was recording Sun and Moon footage. So yeah, it sucks, my friend, but that's the reality, unfortunately. What does your gaming setup look like? It's actually pretty clean, I guess. Like, it's okay, well, I'll say my setup at my computer with my Switch is pretty terrible, to be fair. But my actual, like, desk over here, so I have a PlayStation 4, a Nintendo Wii hooked into the TV currently, as well as an additional Nintendo Switch dock. So I have two docks. I have one at my computer and one on my TV, so I can just take my, my mobile Switch and just pop it in between the two, which is really fun. It's really, it makes it way easier to, like, I don't have to reset up cables, HDMI, every single time I want to switch. So that makes, no pun intended. So that makes it really, really simple. So I love doing that. I actually genuinely think that, like, anybody who plays a lot of Switch on their TV should do something similar if you're streaming it as well, because it just makes it so simple. You literally just pick up the device, put it on a different dock, and you can just play. So I have that as well going on all over there. And then here I literally just have my 3DS capture card and my other dock. What is your favorite part of Diamond and Pearl specifically? No, Platinum doesn't count. Hey, Mimikyu. There we go. All right, so Zach, you're going to pick up Mimikyu here. We need it. We need its ghost typeness. Even if Mudsdale I could have destroyed in like 2 hits. But I guess Austin and well, all three you would have been like had a hard time there. But yeah, favorite part of Diamond and Pearl specifically without Platinum, the fact that I can do the glitch, the like void glitch, and get a Darkrai. That's literally it. That's the only reason I picked up my copy of Diamond in the last 10 years, is to do that glitch. So that is my reason, Kevin. And I got a Darkrai. I got a shiny Darkrai under 100, which is pretty great. So Roy, tell me about your day. But yeah, I also have 2 monitors. So when I stream, it's great because I have like, this is gonna get really, really weird probably. But let's see how it looks. So I have like this monitor, and then I have like it's like it acts as a TV basically. This curved monitor here. And then, you know, there we go. But unfortunately, that means that I don't have it set up where I can switch between, like, doing a dual monitor setup. Or maybe I can. I gotta talk to Roy. Roy's gonna hook me up with some Twitch stuff tomorrow, and maybe I'll ask him about doing the dual monitor thing as well. I woke up, edited a little, read, and now here I am. Nice. Yeah, Roy, drop a like on the stream, buddy. For the gens that had really bad base games that went all out on the anime, I guess that's true, because everyone loves X and Y, right? All right, I'm going to cheer for you guys as best as I can here. I specifically believe in this Hitmonchan. I already did. Ah, gamer. That's a gamer move right there. Nice. Nice, Roy boy. Nice. Did you have fun playing Fall Guys last night, Roy? Also, I zoned for a sec, but what's the issue with the two monitors? Oh, well, basically, like, I have one, like, one is just for, like, my PC, and then the other is for my Switch, like, to plug in and play. But I was going to ask you if there's any way to effectively, like, have both available and just switch between sources, if that makes any sense. So, like, if I could, like, make a dual screen setup with this secondary monitor, and then have, and then effectively have, you know, like, toggle it on and off, basically. So, like, I can edit on one, and then when I need to switch over for the stream, I can just, like, switch the sources. Because it does have a way of switching sources. I just wonder if, like... Anyway, we'll talk. We'll video conference tomorrow, hopefully, if you're still okay for that. I got so many questions for you. It sucks being old. April Fools! I own an HDMI toggle, though? Oh, true. So maybe that's what I gotta do, then. Maybe that's the play. I'm 100% for that. Nice, man. All right, I'm looking forward to it. I gotta get in Photoshop and design some assets. Gotta make, like, you know how you have that pretty cityscape when you're offline? Mine right now is me and Connor dressed up as Fox and Robin. And the description still says, we're just three guys who love playing video games. Despite only being one guy who hates playing video games, to be frank. Much rather play soccer. Because I love the football. I don't even know what I'm saying. But anyway. Anything today? Not so far. But this Mimikyu is going to be shiny, mark my words. Because it's April Fool's Day. Look what I got, Roy. Check this out. Monster Hunter Pro Controller. I needed to pick up a Pro Controller. Because this one is literally... I bought this when the Switch came out. And you can't really probably see, but it's getting old. Well, you actually can see a little bit. It's getting a little old. It's getting a little dirty. I should have taken better care of it. But just to be safe, I have this guy now. Also, I really regret, I'm not going to lie, don't really care so much about the Smash or the Splatoon ones. Genuinely, I think the Xenoblade Chronicles 2 looks fantastic. Also, Zach, try to switch out if you can here, please. I know, right, Jasunian? Yeah, shoutouts Jasunian. Shoutouts to everybody who's checked out the April Fool's video. Oh, Zach, what are you doing, man? You're supposed to switch for Mimikyu. That was the whole... Oh, man. All right. Well, I hope this goes okay. Zach, you can't be using fighting or poison types, man. This NECROZMA is going to destroy you. Even with us having berries now. So in the future, if you pop on... It's pure psychic. So you don't want fighting. You don't want poison. You do want dark, ghost, and bug. And also, it has, like, lightning and max rockfall as well. So be careful about that. Like, Scyther, for example, is really bad against it. Senna Scorch, really bad against it. Tentacruel, for example, is, like, one of the worst Pokemon you can choose. Because it has water and poison typing. But yeah, it's really nice. The controller's really, really dope. I'm not going to use it unless this one breaks. But even, like, that's, like, I still have a Wii U. Yo! Jacob! Or Jacob again. I'm sorry. I still... don't particularly know how to pronounce your name, but yo, thank you so much for joining up and becoming a baby Rhino, joining the Ultra Squad. We are now 2 away from me and Roy Boy doing a Hot Ones episode together. Let's go. Jacob, hype. I gotta do the Pikachu dance. I can't believe I've never done that before. But anyway, thank you so much, Jacob, aka Jakob, aka we love you. Thank you so much. I guess now I should call you Baby Rhino. You are a god. I appreciate you. It's actually the right way to pronounce it, hey? Which one? Sorry, I said so many at this point. Is it Jacob or Jakob? Hard J or Silent J, basically. I should not Dynamax, but I'm also going to do it because I'm afraid that it's going to take too long to get to Mimikyu. By that many turns passing, we could have a problem. So I'm just going to Dynamax now. Sorry, guys. TV just got tastier. But yeah, thank you so much. And yo, if you, like Jacob, would like to become a member yourself, it helps a ton. It starts at $2 per month. You get a bunch... Oh, Silent. Sorry. So Jakob. If you would like to be like Jakob, it starts at $2 per month. There's a bunch of cool perks, including a bunch of custom emotes. You also get your name at the end of each video, including the Sun and Moon in-depth review coming out, hopefully later this month. You get early access to all of my videos, including that one. You also get a special role in my Discord server. So, Jakob, if you'd like a special role in the Discord server, you are now entitled to it. So, join the Discord server if you haven't already. Link is in the, the description down below. And just at me, just say at RandomTens. And my name should pop up. I think right now it's Mario's Corner is my handle, but just at RandomTens and then just say, hey, I'm Jakob, I want my role, and I'll put you in the Hall of Fame special area chat. But yeah, thank you so much. But yeah, if you want to be like Jakob and help out, here are the member goals. These are the reasons why you should become a member. We are 2 away from doing a Hot Ones episode with Roy where he's going to ask me super invasive questions about my life that you might want to know or not. I don't know. You might not care. But, if you do care, it starts at $2 per month. We also have Grandma Shiny Hunting, where basically I'm just gonna shiny hunt as a grandmother looking for some really ancient Pokemon, like a fossil or something, and just being like, hey there, Shiny. Oh, I hope, if I get it, instead of being like, let's go, I'm gonna be like, let's go, my heart, oh my goodness. Anyway, 70, so if we get 12 more, we're gonna do a 12-hour Getting Over It stream. There it is, by the way. And then a community shiny hunt week, race week, and then a randomizer Nuzlocke. Anyway, I'm gonna go back because we just lost a member, but yeah. I like Jakob, he seems nice. He does! But yes, thank you so much, seriously. Hello, Sunny, what are you doing? Jimmy buffeted by the sandstorm. Is it just me and Mimikyu right now? That's brutal. Well, I do hope at least, somehow we're able to get a, some sort of boost here. Amogus has April Fool's variants of the maps where they're mirrored. Really? That's actually pretty funny. What do we get? Heal me! I mean, I don't even think I'm using a special attack, though. Heal me! This is gonna be tight. Fortnite made a skin of the Stonks meme guy with diamond hands? Nice. Yeah, we're both using physical attacks. That was really unfortunate that it boosted our special attack. And that's gonna do it, right? Oh, no! Disguise! Yo! How lucky is that? Jeez. I mean, we're still not... I was gonna say, we're still not out of the blue. But that's kind of lucky. This is... Oh, my God. This is gonna be so close. The heck was that? What just happened? I actually don't even know what happened. I will take it. Let's not, torment the gods. I actually don't know what happened there. That wasn't the sandstorm, right? Was it? I think Fall Guys did something, but I didn't see what exactly. Well, you'll have to find out later tonight. With Roy Boy playing more Fall Guys. And Nick Meister, of course. I still can't believe, man, the amount of times that me, you, and Nick Meister made the finals last night, Barley, and, didn't win it is kind of insane. We made it, 4 times in a row, all 3 of us, to, finals with, 10 people. Oh, nice! Well, thank you, Jakob. Thank you. I was talking earlier. That's shiny. That's literally shiny. Oh, my God. That's shiny, yeah. Wow, I actually didn't... I'd never really seen that before. Jeez. Well, shiny Crawdon. I mean, it's not Gen 1. I'll take it. I am mad about it. I am mad about it. I'm not, like, thrilled about it, but I am mad about it. I'll take that. At least we can say we got a shiny. All right. Well, shiny Crawdon. Not bad, not bad. Not bad at all. It's definitely, look, it's not Bisharp. It's not Bisharp. I'm going to keep this. I don't have this or Corphish. So, yeah, Moon was right. Moon called it. Moon called it at 137. Congrats, Moon. It's actually a great Pokemon. No, it is. It is. And I think, I didn't check it, but does it come with hidden ability? Adaptability. I actually don't know if that's hidden. I think it is, though, right? Is it? Kevin Smith was wrong. Well, Kevin Smith is wrong sometimes. Unfortunately, that means, yeah, it's not, if it's not Necrozma. How many have we gotten that aren't Necrozma now? Is that 7 or 8? It's 7, right? I think? You did, Moon. You did. I mean, I would have loved if it was a blue shiny, but, you know. Then again, I've tempted the gods too many times saying a blue shiny, and that's how we end up with 9 different Bisharps. All right, let's try it again. That one was very close, but I'm glad that it worked out. We at least know that the Necrozma was not a shiny. It is the hidden ability. Nice. I thought so. I thought so. Awesome. I'm not that familiar with it, so that's great. Very cool. Ah, beautiful. That's what you want, right? I have a shiny Mew. Nice, Samuel. Nice. What did you call it? Do you have a nickname for it, or do you just call it Mew 1? Sorry, I'm just checking something. Ready to battle. Oh, I'm ready to battle. Let's do it. Calvincible, Tolliver, and Austin. Let's go. Remember, try to stay away from fighting types and try to stay away from poison types if possible. Water types do suck as well, but I'll take it. It's electricity, doesn't get stab on, so it's not like, you know. No, it's just called Mew. Oh, fair enough, fair enough. It's okay. We'll keep going. We'll keep going. Yeah, that's a good point. Good point, Jakob. I don't know. Like, it's beautiful, but it's not. Also, to anyone who didn't see, including possibly you, Jakob, I just want to show it off because I made it, and it took me way longer than it should have, so I'm trying to, like, milk it for all it's worth. Look what I made today for the Gen 7 review. I made a Pokemon Z box art in Photoshop. I did that. I made that. Look at that. That's so cool. Ooh. I made everything on it. Like, literally all of it, except I didn't make the Nintendo 3DS side part. Though, I guess in hindsight, I could have. Anyway, sorry, guys. Cutie Fly, right? On the right? That's the one to go. As much as I want Berserker, and I really do, I recognize that, like, this is the way to go. Or is it Rabombi? I think it's actually... I don't think they put Cutie Fly in this. Hey, what's up, kids? How are you doing today? Welcome. Oh, it's all good, Moon. It's all good. Are we 3 for 3 shinies on each stream? I think we're 2 for 2. I don't think we're 3 for 3. I don't think I got one last Thursday, did I? No, I did. I got Haunter. You're right. We're 3 for 3. Jeez. So it's going well. We're getting lucky, sort of, right? You made everything as in all of existence. I am Arceus. And I can say that it's Arceus and not Arceus or Arceus because I am the god of Pokemon. So, you know. Not to say that I didn't enjoy Oras. Oras is great. I like Oras. I like it. Hey, what's up? I'm going to try to pronounce this. Diagu Karthikeyan. I hope I pronounced that right. I probably bungled it like Roy Boy bungled Hakone last night. But... And you got 2 crowns, shiny crowns on Sunday. That's true, Nick. I should have had 2 crowns last night, though. I messed up twice. I messed up on the last game I played when you were in... When you went to bed. But me, Roy, and Barley were playing. I got to Thin Ice. It was me and one other guy. I had such a better situation, and I just messed up my jump. I literally blew it. And then obviously that other... I could have had back-to-back crowns again. You know. Is this the last run of the day? No. We're only... I mean, we're not just getting started, of course, but... I'm going to try to go to 140. So this is 138, hopefully. Knock on wood. So hopefully 3 more, including this one, which is just starting. I want to finish this at 140 because of the meme. Also, this Munchlax is probably going to kill me. Tauros is going to help, though. Shiny Lunala through adventures, and then I sort of lost the spark for shiny hunting. No, I get that, Jakob. I'm not gonna lie. Once I'm done with this hunt, I'm probably gonna stay away from raid dens for a while. I mean, look, it's like one of those things where like they're very fun and they're great for the community, but like they take a long time. And like, you know, when you do, like, if you mess up once in a while, it's not too bad. But if you start messing up a bunch, which like sometimes I do because I'm not paying attention, Kiz knows all too well. I get distracted and it hurts. It hurts extra. And NECROZMA's not even that hard. I couldn't even imagine going for like Zygarde on stream. Like, we'll try to get in then. Nice. Yeah, I'd love to have you helping out for sure. Between you, Moon, all the amazing people who've already helped. I think we got this. I think we're gonna walk away with the shiny NECROZMA tonight. Could do Kartana. Barley. Kartana's that one though that like I will do it with you off of stream. And Kartana's actually really easy. Kartana's even easier than NECROZMA, to be fair. Or, yeah, than NECROZMA, to be fair, right? Oh my god, yo, Odd Sauce is great. Odd Sauce just left a comment on my new video being like, okay, sure, but what happened to Mario 4 through 34? Because they went from, you know, Mario Bros. 1, 2, 3, and then 35. Nice, kids. Nice. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Love the little Winston as well. But yeah. So yeah, somebody, man, I actually really like our team. I think I should switch, honestly. I know that sounds crazy, kind of. But from what I remember, Indeedee is like pretty good against it. Tauros I actually love. It's just like, it's like Blanket, you know what I mean? It's like the Mario Smash Bros of this. Like, it's just the most neutral. It's like strong. It doesn't usually get one-shotted. It, you know, has pretty good type coverage. But yeah. I don't know. It's either between me and Tolliver should probably switch. But I actually like having Tauros around. I don't know. It's very helpful through, like, getting to NECROZMA. Hello, Bareem. How are you doing? I'd love to get in and help, but my NSO has been out for a long time. And there are other... Hey, no, I get that. I get that. Trust me. I literally was talking to Roy about it. Like, after... So I did... If you guys remember, I did Smash Bros. Like, for 2 weeks in a row. The second week, the internet was so bad. Like, the service, like, Nintendo Online was so bad. I'm just like, I don't think I'm ever going to do that again. And it has... I love playing Smash, and I loved playing with you guys. But it's just, like, the service is so, like, gross. Like, it's just awful. I love it too, Jakob. I really want to get this thing. I need this thing. I still at some point need to get all the rest of the Ultra Beasts and Soul Galio and Lunala as well. But like, it starts with this. This is the one that I want. Bareem. Roy boy. Oh, I'm doing it again. I'm singing his name. I can't do it. I might summon him. I need like a name to like replace. Oh, I know. Troy. Troy. See, now it's not weird. Ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ah, ting, ten, wanna bing bang. Ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ah, ting, ten, wanna bing bang. Bow, 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 bow. I remember some of the first YouTube videos I ever watched was people took Kevin Federline, who was like married to Britney Spears at the time. He did like it was like this recording of him in the studio making his first song called Popo Zao, and him just basically being like, and they would like put like meme songs before memes were even like in the public consciousness in the way they are now, overlaying it. This was like 2006, 2007. So it was like, and that was one of the songs, was Witch Doctor. The other one was the cake song from Lazy Town. It's a piece of cake to make a pretty cake. That song. If the way, and I remember like him just, I wonder if it's still up there. I actually wonder if it's still, if I could like Google search it. Cause it's like such an old, like, it's one of the first videos I ever watched. Let me see. Kevin Federline. Oh, what the heck? Kevin Federline. Also, good job, team. Kevin Federline. Popo Zao. Lazy Town. No, it looks like it got taken off somewhere between you know, in the last 15 to 20 years almost. Huh. Too bad. Between the three, it goes Lunala, Necrozma, Solgaleo for me personally. I love Solgaleo. I think it's my favorite of the three, but, you know, this is the one that you want, for sure. I'm putting in for this just because, like, the water typing makes it hard. Tolliver, if you want to put in for it, too. Or Austin as well. Like, all three of us can go for it, and I won't be mad. Sharpedo's still, like, decent, you know? But hopefully there's something else you guys can get. Is that a Boltund or a Manectric? That's Manectric. That's Manectric. I think that's the way to go, honestly. I'm not even saying, like, water and poison would both serve us poorly here. Also, did your Switch do a thing that when you leave it idle for too long, your cartridge ejects? No, it doesn't. That does not sound normal. I'm going after Necrozma right now after getting Lugia. Nice. Lugia, I've always, like, I like it because it, like, reflects the, you know, psychic typing better. But I always, like, just felt like compared to Celebi and Ho-Oh from that gen, it just, like, leaves a little bit to be desired. I wish they did something, like, different with, like, the white parts, I guess. Maybe made it, like, gray. I don't know. But either way, I think that's really, really dope. Some of my first videos I watched were Super Mario Bros. Z. Oh my god, Newgrounds? Like, before YouTube even, yeah. Like, I remember watching that as well. It's not often enough for me to worry. Like, it doesn't happen in the middle of me playing or anything. That's still kind of weird. But, you know, I guess it just wants you to play it. It's trying to, like, remind you, you know? I'd love a Boltund from these. Jeff Stonks, my Necrozma is calling it. This is the one. He told me on the phone. Jeff Stonks? The Jeff Stonks? Oh my god. Okay, okay. That's exciting. If the Jeff Stonks thinks that we're going to get Necrozma. Lugia is simple in design, yes, but it has left a much bigger impact on the audience generally through movies. Yes, no, I agree with that. Lugia is for sure, like, probably, I mean, it's literally up there with my favorite legendaries of all time. I just mean the shiny more so, you know? I think you're right. I actually think it's more popular than Ho-Oh or Celebi, for sure. I just think that, in terms of the shinies. Newgrounds, yes. Can we name it Jeff Stonks if Jeff Stonks was right? Yes. Oh, of course. I'm not... You think I'm going to name it after Kevin Smith? Come on. I mean, I like Clerks, but not that much. E-Bombs. Funny Junk was one of our favorites as well. One of the first, like, videos I ever saw was literally End of Z World. 9 Coronas, which was a parody of My Sharona. I love you, you're better than ice cream. It's like a squirrel singing, I think. Those are like literally 3, and I remember like being at a friend's house and like him showing us and be like, what is this magic? But it would take literally like, you know, 10 full minutes, which when you're a kid, that's a long time, to load like 1 minute, and then you'd get through the first minute, and then you have to wait like another 10 minutes. Man, kids these days, they don't know how lucky. See, I'm giving you a taste of my grandma shiny hunt. Kids these days have no idea how lucky they are. Shiny Ho is gorgeous, yeah. I'm actually so surprised that, like, they didn't just make Ho-Oh a shiny and tie it in that, like, I Choose You movie. You know? Now that shinies are a thing, and just be like, oh my god, it's a shiny Ho-Oh. We can also give away cards. Wasn't Lugia made for the anime instead of the games? That is true. That is true. I saw a Did You Know Gaming about it recently, about the creator, and yes, he put in, like, they needed something for the movie. It was supposed to be, like you said, only exclusive to that, and then they were like, let's put it in the game. And he wanted it to be female. He didn't want it to be genderless, and he wanted it to be water flying, because it was the mother of the seas. That's how he envisioned it. And Game Freak was like, or the Pokemon Company rather, was like, nope, it's psychic because, no, they made it male. The voice was male. They gave it a male voice because they thought that the target demographic of young boys would think it was girly. And Game Freak made it psychic because at the time, psychic was what they associated with the legendary Pokemon. Water types, not so much, I guess. They were like more common. So they wanted to like make it stand out. So they were like, let's make it psychic. And even now they've said, they're like, yeah, we probably should have made it water, but oh well. Hey, what's up, Gonzalo? Yeah, no, they were, you're not wrong. They were making Gen 2 alongside Gen 1. Lugia was like the last Pokemon, I believe, programmed into Gen 2 at the very end. So Lugia, for example, I believe Ho-Oh and like the Beasts are in the like Space World demo, but Lugia is not. Lugia is nowhere to be found in any incarnation. And that's because they programmed Lugia in, like, I think it was like 6 or 8 weeks before the game shipped. Like, it was like super late, which is like kind of, no, there's no way that that's true, because obviously it's a mascot. But it was like one of the last Pokemon they put in. Also, I feel like if they made Lugia water, it would just evaporate Ho-Oh. True, but I mean, to be fair, they have sort of done that before, haven't they? With like mascot legendaries? Maybe not, actually, now that I think. I'm trying to think of like Palkia's Water Dragon, Steel Dragon. Maybe not, actually. You might be right. You might be right. Maybe they haven't done this. Well, Groudon Kyogre, right? Kyogre can kind of just destroy Groudon. I think I prefer Psychic Lugia over Water Lugia. I know, I just wish that, like, instead, then, like, why is it in the Whirl Islands, you know? That's the only thing that always, like, upset me as a kid. Zacian and Zamazenta. I thought of them, and then I was like, I honestly couldn't remember their typing. I know there's Fairy, I know there's Steel, I know that, like, but I don't know in what capacity. I completely forget, to be honest. It's been a while since I've used either. Well, I've never used Zacian, but it's been a while since I've used Zamazenta. Also, I kind of hate that they released Pokemon called Zacian, Zamazenta, and Zeraora so close to each other. Because, like, I feel like right now it's fine because it's, like, a fresh generation. But as time goes on, if I do forget about them more, I feel like they're all going to just, like, blend together. Oh, no, for sure, kids, for sure. Yeah, I think if they could redo that, you're right. I think they'd make Charizard Fire Dragon. But, oh well. It's got Spirit, though. I'll give it that. You're not wrong. Anyway, looks like we're going to be okay here. Yeah, Dragon was the true OP. So, well, Psychic was, but yeah, so was Dragon. So, I don't know why they were like Lugia should have been, imagine in a world where Lugia was Dragon, I guess, flying, I don't know, or Dragon Water, I don't know. But yeah, anyway, hopefully this is the last turn of Necrozma, number 138, and then we got 2 more to go through. Yeah, Jakob, it's hard to say, because I'm not going to lie, I always thought that Palkia and Dialga were also very bland, especially when you compare them to the third Pokemon, which is, of course, Giratina, or Giratina, however you pronounce it. But as time goes on, though, I've come to like them more. I still think they're probably the 2 blandest of any of the, you know, mascot legendaries. That being said, though, I think that they're not as bad as I once thought, you know? I actually have come to kind of love Palkia in a way. Still don't get why Gyarados never got the Dragon typing. Like, you got Water Dark from Mega. Why couldn't it get Dragon if Charizard could? I genuinely don't know. I think you're right about that. But I think it's because people conflate it with Dragon because of Lance. But at no point, like, did it have to be. Because the thing is, in I believe it's the Chinese myth, right? And I could be wrong about this, but I recently read up on this because of Kaido, a character in One Piece. But basically, in the story in China, like, it is still a fish. It's just like a fish monster. It's not technically a dragon, but we've interpreted it as dragon or something. Like, someone went on to a big explanation about it, and again, I could be completely bungling it, and I don't mean to, but yeah. Yes, but apparently in Chinese mythology, the Chinese dragons are actually, they're still fish. They're still considered fish. It's weird. It's very weird. But, like, for example, like, Kaido, his devil fruit is actually a fish devil fruit and not a... It's super weird. And no shiny. All right. 2 more, my friends. 2 more. Oh, my God. That's brutal, Dave. That's brutal. At least I found, like, a few, you know? According to tradition, a carp that could swim upstream and then leap the falls of the Yellow River at the Dragon Gate would be transformed into dragon. No, I know, but apparently, I don't know. Somebody explained it again, but basically, I'm not saying that it's not a dragon, but I'm saying that, like, in China, like, they don't consider dragons like this, like, separate reptilian creature. They still considered it like a fish or that type of dragon or something. That was the explanation. Like, that carp is still technically like a fish. It's really weird. I'm probably messing it up, so I'm sure you're right, but I'm just saying, like, that's what from what I remember, that's essentially, like, how the story goes or something. Because you're right, it is a dragon. It becomes a dragon. Can't wait for Den 300. Oh my God, or 200. I can't wait for Den 300, let's be real. And Kiz, you made it. Nice. Thank you for your help. Let's do it. Tolliver, Kiz, and Austin. Oh, man, Dave. I feel you, man. I'm like the Bisharp 2 Raichus. Let's go. Team Raichu up in here. And Frostmoth, too. Great. Though, I think Rockfall is a pain on it. But still, pretty good for the beginning parts, especially with that ice. Though it doesn't give it an ice move. So dumb. So dumb. Look at this, Roy boy. I mean, Troy boy. I'm interested to see what Austin picks here. I know what I would pick, but I want to see if Austin picks it as well. They did. They did. You know me too well. I remember I watched a Noggin video on why it wasn't Dragon that made sense to me. Yeah, they're like, yeah, I didn't see that video, but I get it without getting it, if that makes any sense. Like, I don't know like specifically why or why not. Let's see. We got Pincurchin. We got Claydol. Huh. Looks like it's just kind of a free-for-all, guys. So I'm just gonna go left. Okay, that's fine too. I don't mind going right. Wish that Tolliver had an ice type move. It's not your fault. It's the game programmers, but 2 Raichus is bad because Lightning Rod. Hey, what's up? How's it going? You have shown up before, right before I've gotten a shiny. So I hope you can, man. How you doing? How's school and everything going? Also, I'm working on the Sun and Moon review right now, and I gotta say, man, I'm genuinely pretty impressed with Passimian. Monkthu had a very, very good run. Let me tell you. All right, Max Mysore. Pretty decent now. Nice, man. Are you getting closer to being able to get the vaccine or whatever? Claydol could be good. Claydol is actually pretty good. So yeah, like if you want to pick up or trade in for Claydol, we've used it before. Again, it's one of those Pokemon, it's kind of like Tauros. It's not like completely a heavy hitter, but it's not weak. It's not completely bulky, but it's pretty good. You know what I mean? Like it's not going to get one-shotted for the most part. What's your longest hunt for a legendary in the DAs? Oh, this is it. I've been very lucky so far. This is my 3rd one, and my first one I got in 5. My second one I got in 7. Well, my fiance did. And this one is taking me, you know, close to 150. So yeah. Oh, nice, dude. Nice. Congrats. Yeah, I know someone else who got theirs this week, who's literally like I think the same age as you. So I was like, oh, I wonder. My favorite gen. So it's complicated. If we're only going by like new games in the series, it's Gen 5. If we're going by the entire thing, it's Gen 4. Gen 4 to me is like Pokemon at its peak. I mean, you can say the same about Gen 5, but to me, like Gen 4 had it still retained a lot of what people like about Pokemon, where Gen 5 obviously took itself in a different direction. At times, it's a little too serious, a little too your choice and freedom are a little bit taken away. I still love them. Don't get me wrong. It's still Gen 4 and 5 are both up here, but just comparatively, Gen 4 to me feels more like it's the best take on Platinum to me. Is the closest they ever got to reimagining Gen 1 for a new piece of hardware, generation of people. To me, because I would say Gen 1, 3, 4, 6, and 8 all have that kind of in common, right? Where it's it feels like they're kind of trying to just remake Gen 1. Even Gen 1, 3, and 4, I think all start with a rock gym leader that you have to beat. You know what I mean? They all kind of have that in their DNA. They're trying to kind of shake it up and change things and add things, of course, but they're still really heavily, where 2 is a direct sequel, 5 goes off and is completely own thing, 7 also, I would say 5 goes off and does its completely own thing, 8 also actually is kind of a Gen 1, let's modernize this experience for a new generation, right? My longest is between Rayquaza and Evital. Oh wow, how long have you gone, Spatial Ren? Oh man, Dave. Well, maybe all mine will be too. But yeah, let's get the item. I agree with you, kids. I think Claydol, out of these 3, Claydol is the best, even if I would rather get a shiny Pincurchin. You know, getting an item plus getting a pretty solid ground type. And again, I actually like our team a lot. I will say, Kiz, I think, yeah, probably it might be good for you to switch just so that Wait. Oh, yeah, because of, like, the lightning rod thing. But I don't really care about that. I don't know. It's up to you. If you want to switch, switch. If not, you don't have to. Physical moves. Yeah, that's bad. Quick Claw, I guess. Like, nice. For me, it's Gen 5, 7, 4, 3, 2, 8, 1, 6. Nice. Gen 8's great, kids. I like Gen 8 a lot. It's not my favorite, but it's up there for sure. Like, it's in the half, like, if you know, it's in the top, it's in the 50% half, for sure. Also, Passimian is, I think, is that supposed to be champ? It's great. It's really, oh, yeah, okay, yeah. It's really great, yeah. I loved it. I've never used one on my team. It was really fun. But yeah, for me, it would go, yeah, probably Gen 4, 5, 2. It's so hard. Like, once I get, you know what, even, I might actually have to knock 2 off. Okay, so I'm pretty garbage here, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. But, yeah, 2, okay, so 2 can't make it that high, unfortunately. But I love 2. It's my nostalgic gen. But if I'm being objective, so 4, 5, even if I'm not being objective, 4, 5, 7, 8, 2, 3, 6, 1. It's so hard, though. Like, that middle section is actually way trickier than I thought. Basically, 4 and 5 are at the very top, 6 and 1 are at the very bottom. Everything else is kind of, like, fluctuates depending on how I play them. Sometimes Gen 3 is way higher, sometimes it's way lower. Like, I love Emerald. It is fun with the glitches and stuff, though, I will say. Also, I should be back. I think I'm back. Yeah, sorry. OBS just had, like, a weird, like, hiccup there. So if I, like, was, you know, offline for, like, a second there, it's because OBS just was, like, disconnected. Try to reconnect, and I was like, yeah, please. Yeah, I saw that. I'm mainly speaking, like, by region. Oh, if we're... Regions is a whole different thing. Because if we're talking regions, for me it goes 2, 7... 2, 7, 6, 1, 8, 3, 5, 4. Unova and Sinnoh, I like their regions. I like their regions, but I don't love them, and especially Sinnoh. Maybe I'm just dumb, but I get lost all the time in Sinnoh, and there's so many parts that stitch together the towns that like roots that I'm just like, I don't like this. Like, why is this here? And Gen 5 is just sometimes it's too bloated and too big for me. That's literally like, you know, feel free to disagree with me, of course. I like what it does. I like, you know what I do like about Gen 5? I like the fusion of like nature and like rustic, like industrial. I like that a lot. But yeah, I don't know. Oh, fair enough, Yakum. Fair enough. Yeah, no, I can love, like I just said, Gen 4 probably has my least favorite region, but it's probably my favorite generation, which is funny, right? But that's because it also includes Heart Gold and Soul Silver. That's the reason. If we take out Heart Gold and Soul Silver, Gen 5 becomes my favorite. Hoenn is like, it's good and it's bad. Basically, it's the Repel region, you know? It's like, it's that feeling of Zubats in the caves. And like, there's so many moments where it feels like Mount Moon. And I don't like that. You know, that's, again, my personal choice, my personal, like, you know, I'm sure there's people who absolutely adore it. But yeah, I just, I'm not even just talking about the water. Like, I really dislike, for whatever reason, I always think I'm gonna like it, and then I get to it. The part where you face all the, like, ninjas in, like, the tall grass where, like, Tropius can be caught and stuff, I always think that is gonna be, like, a big thing, and I'm gonna love it. But then I don't. I don't know. Wow, we got a... Okay, I'm gonna go for Marsh Tomp, because 1, berries, but 2, I mean, you know, it's Marsh Tomp. If we could get a shiny hidden ability Marsh Tomp, that'd be great. Though, in hindsight, I just looked and I was like, yeah, maybe that was dumb because we have 2 electric-type Pokemon on our team. Yeah, no worries, kids. No worries. Shouldn't be glitching again. Maybe just refresh. Yeah, and there's the boat. Yeah, Mr. Bryony and all that. Did you mention Kalos? Yeah, Kalos, I think I put it, like, my 4th favorite region. third or fourth? Third or fourth for sure. I love Kalos. Kalos is a great region. They did a very good job of making it kind of brief and easy, you know? And it still has a few hidden areas. It's not quite to the point of like Gen 8 where it's like, you know, everything feels completely mapped and you can't possibly mess up, you know? It freezes up once in a little while. Weird. Huh, I don't know why. I hate the winding caves in Sinnoh. Yes, I agree. Like, that's why I say Sinnoh's my least favorite region. I love Sinnoh, but it's my least favorite. Like, I love Sinnoh as an experience. Don't like it as a region I have to actually traverse in, like, the campaign. Like, once you've beaten the campaign, Sinnoh's great, too. Like, the post-game Sinnoh stuff, amazing. Actually, Unova, I might have to bump it up 1 or 2 spots just because, like, I forgot that, yeah, once you beat it, the way it organically unlocks the rest of the map is actually really cool. Also, yeah, that was bound to happen. We shouldn't have probably picked this. That's my bad, guys. Sorry. To me, Alola is the most cohesive. See, I actually disagree because, and I like it, by the way, I put it, I think, number 2 for me. I like the region a lot. That being said, I disagree about cohesion because I think the whole point is it's supposed to feel separate but together. You know what I mean? So, like, I know what you mean overall, there's cohesion, but, you know, each one is so different. Like, I say this in my review, and again, I hate that I keep giving you guys such huge morsels of, like, teas here, but basically, like, I say at one point, unlike, like, I remember Jubilife City from Gen 4, even though I don't really like Sinnoh, right? I remember Mount Coronet, I remember Snow Point, stuff like that, right? Whereas, like, in Alola, I feel like the islands themselves are what I remember, and less of the actual, like, locations, if that makes sense. So, like, yeah, I know, like, Mount Lanakila and, like, the Aether, but I remember, like, the Aether Paradise, and I remember, like, this is, you know, this is Melee. Oh, man. This is brutal. This one Marshtomp is about to destroy all of us. Yeah, this is a terrible matchup. I genuinely don't know why I picked this. But exactly, Jakob. Yes, each one feels very distinctive. They have their own Kahuna, they have their own Tapu, etc., right? So, yeah. That's how I've always felt about Gen 7. It's like, it feels more separate than any other region. Each region feels very specific, and, like, certain regions I just think of, like, that's the sand region, even though that's not necessarily true, right? But, like, or, you know, that's the, like, the one with the ice. Like, Melee is the one with, like, all the lush fields and the water, like, where you can get, I don't know. And, like, I think of it like certain Pokemon can be caught. Like, I think of, like, Pony, I'm always like, oh, that's, like, where you can get Delmise, and you can get, like, Dratini, or Dragonair, I think, actually. But, you know what I mean. And I'm like, and Melee is, like, I always think of it as, like, that's where you get, like, Rockruff and oh my god, what's it called? Rockruff and, Marini. Alola is kind of like the Orange Islands, if you think about it. It seems to have a lot in common. We are not winning this, guys. I'm sorry. I didn't think all 3 of us would get out. Oh, we're gonna lose. There's no way. There's no way that all of us are gonna be able to, you know. There's still no telling. We could lose before we even face Necrozma. Where do you stand or sit in your case with Gen 2? To me, it's like 2 separate regions, pre-4th badge and post-3rd badge. Kanto notwithstanding. Well, yeah, it does have 2 regions in the game. But no. I know what you mean. I know what you mean by that. It's my favorite region. And it's not even, you know what? Like, in terms of landscape, it's not the best. I actually think 6 and 7 do a better job. But I like it because of the mythology. Like, if I include the mythology, and I will give that to Sinnoh as well slightly, it does have really cool mythology in it, which does make it, you know, highlight. They're all good. Like, there's not really a bad region. I think Hoenn might be objectively maybe, like, the worst built. Sinnoh's also built really bad. I don't know. But in terms of lore, Sinnoh's pretty good. I don't know. I like Gen 2 a lot. It's my favorite region, personally. I like the mythology. Ecruteak City basically just, like, saves the entire region for me. Oh, geez, Kiz. Well, I thank you for being here and helping out. I really do. Even if we're not able to get this and therefore not able to get our 140th. But we'll see. Maybe I'll have to put in an extra one. We're going pretty fast today, so who knows. I love the world of Galar, but it's too compact. Yeah, it's, like, good but not great, you know? And, like, I think they could have expanded on the lore better. I think, like... Ecruteak, isn't that Johto? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Ecruteak makes Johto, like... Oh, was I saying Sinnoh? Sorry. Gen 4 gets muddled in my brain sometimes. I mean Johto. Ecruteak just, like, makes it shine for me. There's so much there, and, like, obviously, I know I made fun of them earlier, but, like, the stuff with the Whirl Islands, the stuff with, excuse me. Yeah, the stuff with the Whirl Islands, the stuff with, like, the Tojo Falls, Mount Silver. Winnie!
Stop it. Hey.
Welcome back! I can't catch Necrozma anyway, so I know, but I can. I've lost 90 Pokeballs so far. I've lost like 400. I think Galar is too close. There's no room for exploring. There's no, they really made it like A to B to C to D. Like, there's no exploration for sure. Oh, for sure, Rhinosity. Yeah, you can go left. You can actually go right if you do things in the right way. It won't really help you too much. So, I shouldn't use Thunderbolt because Raichu has, right? Is that true? I can use this.
Oi, stop it.
And live in. Is it losing if you got shinies along the way? Yeah, maybe the losing was the shinies we got along the way. All right. Struggle Bug. I mean, that does a lot. Nice. Skitter Smack. Not quite as much, but still very good to lower that special attack. Oh, true. Oh my god, I didn't even realize that. So why? Oh man. All right. Well, at least I have electric on the battlefield now. Mind you, I just realized that could actually make it a pain when it uses its electric. That was probably really dumb. I'm sorry, guys. But let's see what happens. Look, you never know. You never know. But yeah, kids, remember earlier when I was like, yes, kids has to put up with me, like, not paying attention? Perfect example. Perfect friggin' example right there. I prefer when they make optional exploration paths to rare Pokemon in the end, like Relic Castle and Unova. That's one of the best ones. Man, even like, literally like the Strange House or whatever, or the Creepy House, whatever it's called, in Black and White 2, right? Like, it's all basically just a cool way of getting a Lunala. Nowadays, they're just like, there's gonna be a guy in the Pokemon Center, and he is going to give you a Lunala. Really? Oh, I was gonna say, okay, that was unfortunate, but that's RNG for you. Well, rip. Yeah. Marshtomp ruined us all. Oh, Marshtomp. Nope. 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 Rip. Oh, sorry. Yeah, my bad. 2 Moon Pokemon, you know. Alright, well, let's try it again. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I was only planning on doing 1 more after that, but maybe we should have enough time to hopefully do 2 more. So, depending on how this one goes. If we fail this one, I don't know. But we'll see. It wouldn't be a RandomTens stream without at least 1 failure, right? That one, though, you can completely blame on me. I was like, let's go for Marshtomp. And that ended up being our undoing. And I knew it as soon as I picked it, too. I was like, oh, no, but there's a lag on it. I was like, oh, that's really dumb. We have 2 electric types. I didn't even think about the Sandaconda either. Oh, nice, Mizmiz. Nice. I'm hoping for promising Gen 4 remakes. I'm like very apprehensive about them, you know? We got Moon, we got Kiz, we got Calvincible. Let's do it. Right back into the fire. Good? Hi, Winnie. Alright, yeah. That looks good. That looks good. Even Seismitoad's like pretty good. I mean, it sucks that, why would they not give it any stab? Well, like one way or the other. Sceptile's really good, yeah. Oh my god, and then Armaldo. We're literally good to face Necrozma right now. Oh, okay. I mean, I do like Tauros, don't get me wrong. I definitely thought Armaldo was the way to go, but they're both fine. You will grow into your brain eventually. I know. I hope so. All right. I'm going to go right for items, I think. Unless I see anything that kind of changes my mind. Yeah, I think right is the way to go. Let's see if we can get a shiny, oh my god, what's it called? Tyrantrum? Yeah, no, it's all good, Miz. There's, yeah, they're very hard, especially the end Pokemon. They have, like, all these stat boosts and can, like, change the battlefield with their moves, and it's really crazy. Palitoad. Palitoad. I honestly forgot that this song was even in Sword and Shield. All right. Let's see what we got here. Guess Shadow Sneak it is. I think it's funny, your Gen 4 review, you compare yourself to Barry because of your impulsiveness, and now I've just seen it in action. It's true. I mean, right now my hair's a little pink, but yeah, normally it's a lot more blonde than this. And yeah. You should see me play Fall Guys. Sometimes I make the dumbest mistakes. Sometimes they work. Barley yesterday, literally, both completely complimented. He's like, dude, that was like the craziest 360 I've ever seen. And then, like, literally a round later, was like, why did you jump? Why did you jump? Why wouldn't you just stay? What's Talk's favorite series of Pokemon anime? Are you trying to ask me what my favorite? Or is that like a joke you're setting up? I'm guessing you can't. No, you can catch all these. Yeah, that's what we're doing. We all do, Stan. We all do. Tyrantrum is great. Also, I don't think I have a shiny Tyrantrum. I have a shiny Amoris, but I haven't gotten a single crown in Fall Guys yet. Oh man, look, it takes a while. I probably put like 70 hours into the game before I got my first crown. Mind you, I never used a keyboard and mouse before. That's unfortunate. Look, I know about the crit pain that ended our run last time. I mean, the run was, you know, already on borrowed time, but I meant to say what's your all favorite series. Oh, I see. I mean, for me, it's literally like the back half of Kanto and like Indigo and the like Savvy Island stuff. That's literally like my bread and butter when I was like growing up watching it. That's when I was like the biggest fan of it. I've tried to watch like the Gen 6 anime because I've heard it's really good. I just can't get into it. I don't know why. I just can't. I really like Alola, but so far Gen 8 anime is my favorite. Can't watch it. Can't watch it, man. Pokemon has evolved so much. Yeah, it has. It's changed a lot. Everyone's just getting mummy.
The 3-pack, like the 3 different kinds ones. If you have any of those, if not, if you have chicken.
Oh man, I was really hoping that would do more. Jeez, this thing's bulky.
Yeah, the one that like that in the box is 3 different.
But shiny Politoed is pretty cool. Please aim for the Sceptile. I'll take that too. I really do like the Gen 8 anime. I've seen one episode and it involved a guy looking for Celebi, and then his friend didn't meet up with him, so he gets all angsty about it. And then like 10 years later they meet up, or not 10 years later, but years later they meet up, and he's like, "I'm sorry, I left you a note." Like Ash wasn't even in it. It was weird. All right, so I'm gonna make an executive decision here and say we as a team should avoid ice types and fire types, if possible. What is your favorite bit about shiny hunts? I mean, I genuinely do like the hunt. Like I enjoy. My favorite part of the shiny hunt isn't actually getting the thing. Sometimes it is. Like Heracross, it probably is. But for the most part, it's usually like actually, like for example, getting the Darkrai. My favorite part of that hunt was like dressing up like Spiritomb. I know, right, Nick? The worst. I'm so salty about that frog. It's a strong frog. I don't think there's any there. Good point. I think. I guess we want to go this way, right? Yeah. Bulldor makes the most sense. Plus, we get an item. But yeah, 2 of us can literally get rid of this thing fast. But chicken wings barbecue sauce with no chicken? So, what, like cauliflower wings? Like vegan chicken wings? Life orb.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Okay, bye.
I don't know, Barley. Maybe. I remember this song quite well. I've watched every season of the anime. Yeah, so I watched like 1 to like the middle of Johto faithfully. And then I watched most of the end of Johto, and I watched most of the beginning of, but not quite as faithfully. Like just whenever it was on, I would watch it, which it was on a lot, to be fair. Oh, wow, I have no, I guess I did have a grass move, but I didn't. Okay, well that sucks. It's up to you, Sceptile. It's up to you. But yeah, and then by the time like halfway through Gen 3, I just like stopped watching basically. I saw some of the Battle Frontier stuff, which is actually pretty good in Gen 3, like towards the end. But again, it was just like kind of like here and there. Didn't really follow it. So Stan, which legendary is your favorite? Mythicals notwithstanding. So yeah, my favorite mythical is definitely like, I think Mew. I think Mew's like, Mew and Celebi for sure. My favorite legendary is honestly probably Lugia. Like probably Lugia. I like Rayquaza grows on me. Like every year Rayquaza like gets a little closer to Lugia because I really do like it. And I also really like Virizion a lot. I don't know why. I just genuinely really like it. Yeah, probably like those 3, I guess. I'm trying to think. Is there any like I don't know? One of those things. I like Xerneas and Yveltal a lot. I love their designs and I love like their signature abilities and like, you know, how Xerneas has like the additional kind of like form sort of. But I don't really use them. And I've never really used them before. So like, I don't know. How many legendary Pokemon are there? Yeah, it's like close to 50 at this point. Gen 4 alone has like a ton. Gen 4 and 5 introduced so many legendaries. It's crazy. All right, and nice job on the Bulldor. It is a lot, yeah. The first one had, what, 4 if we don't count Mythicals, right? So, and then the next one had, I guess, is it just 4 again? No, 5, right? 5? Yeah, 5. So that's 9. Then we have Latios, Rayquaza, Kyogre, Groudon. That's another 5. So now we're at 14. The 3 Reggies. 14, so that's 17. Math is not my strong suit, as you can probably tell. But yeah, so 17. And then Gen 4 had Heatran, Giratina, Dialga, Palkia, the Lake Guardians trio. So that's 7. So that's what? 24. What do we want here? What do we want? Munchlax. Oh, yeah. Gotta go for that bad boy. Plus, it's literally rock again, right? So Kizuna should be able to, like... Kizzy, I'm sorry to put all this on your plate. I have a dragon move, though, I think. I think I do. Maybe I don't. I think I'm thinking of last time, actually. Sorry. Yeah. I'm sure Cresselia. Forgot Cresselia. Like a lot. I'm already, like, getting confused. By Gen 5, then it was, like, the Swords of Justice trio. Obviously, Zekrom, Kyurem, Reshiram, the Kami trio. I think that's it for Gen 5, right? Because Victini's mythical. Yeah. Then we have Gen 6, which actually didn't introduce that many. Zygarde, Xerneas, Yveltal. I think that's it, right? 3. I think it's only 3, which is kind of crazy, but yeah. I will take Tyrantrum. All right. Oh, baby. Yeah, I said Kyurem. I said Zekrom, Kyurem, and Reshiram. I don't know why I separated them the way I did. Gen 7, of course, though, all of a sudden, if you include Ultra Beast, which that's up to you or not. Some people do, some people don't. technically they're not, but they also kind of fill the same role. But even without them, we have the 4 Guardian deities. We have the Light Trio, so Necrozma, Solgaleo, and Lunala, of course. We also have Cosmog and Nebi. I also forgot Fione, how do you pronounce it? Because that's technically legendary. There's a lot. And then Gen 8, of course, has Eternatus, the 2 Z Pokemon, Zamazenta and Zacian. And then it also has, like, Calyrex, right? Like Calyrex and the Steeds. Type Null Silvally, yeah, true. Okay. I did too. Oh, I love you, Togetic. That white mage. Kubfu, yep, you're absolutely correct. So a lot. Like, I stopped counting at like 24, but that was at like Gen 4, I think we hit 24, so, you know. 3, 4, and 5, just a ton. And then Gen 7 as well, actually, introduced a ton. I guess Gen 8 did kind of, but it's like, it felt so delayed because the DLC, right? I love Mew, Marshadow, and Latios. 2 mythicals and a legendary. Sand, do you have a grass move? I don't. I keep thinking I do and I don't. Ouch. Well, this is going to be interesting. The Necrozma that shall give us trouble. Cerebi listed as legendary. It's so interesting, right? Because I actually remember, and this isn't to like, you know, put anybody down or to make anybody, but I actually remember specifically, I think it was Joe Merrick on Twitter, when I was still on Twitter, vehemently going against when people would be like, Pokemon Let's Go is part of Gen 7, and he'd be like, no, it's Gen 8 because it introduces a new Pokemon. That's the criteria. Because of Meltan and Melmetal, it's part of Gen 8, and it's on the Switch, which is new hardware. And there was a debate. A lot of people agreed with him. A lot of people disagreed. Well, it turns out Game Freak just rewrote the criteria. Let's Go is part of Gen 7. Sorry, like that's how it works. But he defended it forever, and on his site, of course, he had it, I believe, as Gen 8 for a while. I think he's corrected it since then, and I could be misremembering, but I think that's how it went. He's been wrong. My point is, he's been wrong before, for sure. I remember, like, he's like doubled and tripled down, and then he gets proven wrong, and then, which, who cares? Like, you know, and that's part of what we do as, like, Pokemon personalities. We speculate. So, no harm, no foul. Just, like, he was, like, so sure, and then it was like, no, it actually ended up being wrong. Oh, man, Marcus, that's what I should have done. If my capture card was working, I should have gone for Zygarde in X and Y as my shiny hunt today. But yeah, so Kiz, you said you're gonna switch for this? I kind of like having you around. I know it's not great against Rockfall and Electric, but man, that was really, like, you actually saved our butts there. That could have gone a lot worse. That's been done to death, though? Oh, okay. Well, sorry, Barles. I didn't know, all right? I didn't know. Anyway. Yeah, well, he also... No, he also, like, I get it. He also, like, you know, it's his passion. Nobody wants to be... I mean, at this point, he has his 10,000 hours in Pokemon. Like, nobody wants to be... That's like somebody trying to tell the Beatles that, like, oh, actually, when it comes down to it, really... Like, you know, that's not a G chord. That's a G sharp. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, are you going to really sit there and tell Paul McCartney? So, like, I get it. I really do. But, yeah, unfortunately... Oh, or, like, imagine Barley doing Necrozma in Sun and Moon. Again, if my capture card was actually functional right now. But, like, in the 10 Carat Hill. So, still Necrozma, same thumbnail, still everything. But in 10 Carat Hill. We're bringing you down, Prism Creature. We'll do our best. We will do our absolute best. We have a team right now that, like, I feel is going to be pretty tanky against it, but not immune. You know what I mean? That did a lot more than I thought it was going to do. I'm very glad I used that move now. Oh, okay. It was a critical. That's. I was like, I didn't think that it, but yeah. Scale shot. It would have been funny. It would have been. Everyone's like, what is this, Stan? What happened to raid dens? I was looking forward to raiding with you. Sorry. I'm in 10 Carat Hill. Okay, good. Not good. Unfortunately, we have no bug Pokemon to, like, lower its special attack. We're, like, very ghost heavy, you know? But let's keep at it. That was not bad for a round 1. I got a lucky crit. Yeah, that does more damage now because I lowered his defense. That should do more damage too because I lowered his defense. Nice. I wish I could have... Oh, and a crit. Jeez. All right. It's finally in that mode. This is not going to do nearly as much as it did last time, but hopefully still... Oh, or more. What the heck? Why? Why did it do that much? Is that crit again? Oh, it actually was. Sometimes luck works on your side. I don't know what to say. Holy crap. Well, I think we're going to be okay here. Look how much more that did this time, though, because of his special attack being raised. See, this is where it gets in scary territory, and that's why, like, having a bug type is really helpful. But, doesn't matter. Number 139 is done. I'm going to do one more after this, of course. Make it that full 140. Should we get the man himself? Everybody spam Roy, who has the ability. Spam him and be like, Roy, it's time. Just tell him it's time. Just be like, it's time, and send him the link. Maybe. Have you seen the Legendary Royal Battle on YouTube? If so, what do you think of the outcome? I haven't, no. Would Regirock and Registeel be legendary or mythical? They're legendary. No. Kevin Smith. Look at that Winston in the background. You wanna stop that poor little pup. Yeah, I haven't seen it yet, I haven't seen it. All right, so that is 139. Politoed, not shiny. Bulldor, definitely not shiny. Tyrantrum is not blue, but is Necrozma? Let's find out. Ready? It's not. It's still black. It's still black. It's still prismatic. Oh, well. Oh, that's awesome, Ken. Yeah, that was crazy. That's like my luckiest one I've ever done, for sure. Nothing's even close to that. All right, and here we go. The last one. Let's see if we can get Roy to pop in here at all. It's reverse it's reverse psychology standboy. I thought you were literally gonna say it's reverse stancology. There's a Thanos reference at the end. Oh, that sounds awesome. All right, here is the code. Looking for, again, a beautiful quartet of people to help me out. This will be the last one of the day. From the get-go, I wanted to hit this big round number, or should I say big wide number. But yeah, let's do it. I didn't type the code there because it didn't register on my keyboard for some reason. 5632. Boom. There we go. Let's do it. The last one of the day, number 140. Kelvincible coming back for, like, what is this? Round 5? Round 6? What's up, man? Thank you for helping me out. Zoe, a.k.a. Moonwolf Owl, is back in the building as well. And Xander, who I think this is a newcomer. So, Xander, I'm sure you probably already know this, but just in case you don't, we're not looking for fighting. So Hitmontop, for example, would be very, very bad. We're not looking for poison either. We are looking for Dark, Bug, and also Ghost. Scyther is good until it's not. So I would actually say, yeah, go for something like Drapion over Scyther if possible. Also Frostlass. Wow. That was a really, really good... So yeah, just basically, I mean, all three of those, I think you're the person who's probably going to have to switch no matter what. But Scyther's like a pretty good one to start with. It's pretty strong. They're playing Rock, Paper, Roy Boy. All right. What do we got? All right. Well, we got a lot of Bug and Ghost and Dark types right off the bat. So it's so let's see what do we want? Where's an item? Where's a good item? I don't want to get that Unpheasant. Don't take me to that Unpheasant no matter what we do. I think. Yo, kids, thank you. I'm going to bed now. Bye-bye, Random Snomp. Thank you so much. I guess I'll go left for BEM, but thank you so much. Can we get some Kizuna hype? Let's go, friends. I want to see it. I want to see that Kiz hype. Thank you so much for going beyond plus Ultra. I know you have a busy day tomorrow, so no worries at all. Get some sleep. Take care, my friend. Thank you so much for supporting. And again, thank you for helping out and putting up with my my dum-dums. My dum-dums, I'll call it. But yeah, thank you, seriously, kids. You rock. And I hope to see you. I'm gonna be on Twitch this Sunday. So for anybody who might not know, I'm actually gonna be streaming on Twitch this Sunday. I'll post it in the Discord, so don't worry. But I'm trying it out. I'm trying something new. Don't worry, I'm still gonna be streaming on YouTube for a while. But I am gonna attempt to grow my Twitch presence as well and see if I like it. Because I feel like it's more communal there. Roy's been showing me kind of the ways. Well, thank you, kids. Matilda, hey, my name is Danny DeVito. Nat, can you actually get the Danny DeVito? Or is it too hard? If it's too hard, don't worry about it. Hey, it's me, Danny DeVito. Charlie. Charlie, I'm on Always Sunny. I'm Frank Reynolds. I work... Oh, my God. Whoopsie. Hey, Matilda, shake, take me money and run Venezuela once again now. It's a Kone. No, it's not. I've been there. No, you haven't. We know better than you. It's me, it's Danny DeVito. What are you gonna do now, eh? Hey, what are you gonna do now, Roy boy? I was in Twins with Schwarzenegger. Danny, please chill here. Danny D. Oh, wow. Well, Jakob, that's very kind of you. Wow, look at that, Roy. I don't think you can become Prime until I get affiliate. Like, I've literally, like, never been on stream, but yeah. Yeah, it is, Coco. I tried to go left. For the record, I went left. So, I can say that. Who's the hunk next to stand that in Winston? It was me, Danny DeVito. Winston's licking plates. I should have named Winston DeVito. We could have called him Little DeV. Can we call him David Diggs? Aww. Danny will bring the shiny luck. We got Winston. Look at this. Look, this is the most people who've ever been in a screen on a Random Tens. We got Nad, Winston, Danny DeVito, and myself all filling out the corners of the screen. A lot going on in the background. Little Da Vinci. Hey, I'm Da Vinci. I'm not Da Vinci. Oh, no. All right. I would actually say switch the Scyther for this Garbodor, and then switch out Garbodor afterwards. I'm not gonna lie though, I'd love to get a shiny Garbodor. Not as much as a shiny Necrozma, and but a little more than a shiny Crawdaunt. Maybe not as much as a shiny Alolan Sandslash, but you know, it's up there. It's up there. It's me, Lil Davitsi. But yeah, just so Scyther doesn't get bodied, I would say switch. Nice. All right. Okay, now, looking at what we have, I actually want to, like, Fracture's probably the best one, right? I think. Yeah, I think plus we can get an item this way. I do have the charm. I've done full odd stuff in the past, but no, I do have the charm here. Moon, look. I was saying to Roy yesterday, you have pretty good perception skills. I don't know if that makes you clairvoyant, but I also haven't been proven that you're not clairvoyant, unlike a certain Kevin Smith. No, I'm just kidding. But for real, so, you know, it's like I was saying to Roy yesterday, like, you were the person who noticed, like, the .fr in the France, like, billboard. So you definitely, you know, you're observant. Oh my god, yo, that was a great one to get, Xander. Let's go. Let's do it. I have ice moves. All right. Well, I'm excited. I'm excited to take this guy out. But yeah, Roy, this is number 140, by the way. I don't know if you figured that out. That's why everybody tried to summon you here, because this is literally, we're doing number 140. Hey, don't be dissing me. I'm not dissing you, Kevin. I'm just saying you've misspoke a few times. I have less faith in you than I did a week ago. That's all. That's all I'm saying. Please don't take it personally. Oh, this song's great too. This is Marnie's theme. Yeah, gotta be me. Yeah, so we're hoping that you bring the luck with you. We got you, we got Danny, we got Winston, Nad. Also, my awful hair. I'm so sad. They closed down Ontario. You guys know, like the past week, all I've been doing is like complaining. I've been like, man, my hair's so bad. I need to get a haircut. And then like they closed the province, so no haircuts for your boy. Bam, bam. Fracture does have a good shiny. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, they're closed. I mean, technically they haven't closed down yet, but
No, they're closing tomorrow at midnight.
yeah, they're closing tomorrow at midnight, but
Tomorrow's holidays.
and tomorrow's at midnight, so everything's closed. And also, yeah, they didn't really give people a lot of notice to like, you know, book stuff. Like that's why Nad was on the phone in the background. I don't know if you heard, trying to like secure dog food for Winston.
The grocery stores were ridiculous, so we couldn't go, so we went to Shoppers, and they didn't have stuff that was high, so
Oh,
no.
we'll go tonight.
But you, it's really bad.
I don't care. What else do we have to do?
I don't want to wait for 2 hours to work.
What else do we have to do after? But after that, I mean, come on. Oh, Nick, why didn't I think of that? I don't know why. It just works. It's like that meme. It's like fly to Ukraine, question mark, question mark, question mark, profit. You know? I need to, like, get back on that Reshiram hunt. I got a love ball and my brain just decided that. What if I do the same thing I did with Lugia, but this time it's... Oh, God. Yeah, I thought... So, for a long time, when I was shiny hunting Heracross in Pokemon Coliseum, I refused to use the Master Ball because I was like, people will think it's hacked. That... I got about 300 encounters through using, like, Net Balls and, like, Ultra Balls. And then finally I was like, you know what? I don't care anymore. Where are you planning to move to? I'm going to move... I think... I've been considering moving, actually, to Florida. I really want to go to Disney World. It's my dream. It's my dream! Oh, by the way, did you know Roy's watching my love story? Can you show him your manga? Can you give me your taxpayer ID on stream, please? Yeah, I actually just had to open it earlier today. I'm not even kidding. Just when you think tax season's done, they pull you back in. They pull ya back in like Danny D. What is that rock Pokemon?
You're not needed now. Is the boy on the stream? Boy, are you on the stream?
I don't know which one to go for. He is.
So, the manga or the
I don't know.
anime
Okay, that's fine.
on like this.
Oh,
manga.
I didn't even see the item person.
So
Okay,
we
Winston,
have
we hear you.
3 more. So you can borrow them from me when you come visit eventually. To finish the story.
Roy doesn't read manga.
Yeah, but the story doesn't finish.
That's true. The story doesn't finish
In
in the anime. That's true.
So you have to read the manga to finish it. I think it's the 10th one where they start. I know you're not paying attention right now.
The story. Troy boy, Troy boy. Yeah, it doesn't finish. They never got a second season to finish it. It didn't sell enough DVDs and Blu-rays, unfortunately. Is this a joke? I've been duped. Did somebody tell you it finishes?
Yeah, it does not finish.
I have watched Lovely Complex. That's the one about the tall girl and the short guy, right? Oh, that'd be really cool, Coco.
It's not even like they do a semi-finale. Like it just like stops and it's like nothing.
My Love Story, it's called, Jakob. It's basically just like a pure romance, like,
It's the cutest thing ever.
yeah.
There's like it's not very drama-y. It's just like.
I just assumed it did. No one ever told me it didn't finish. I assumed you knew. Like, I think probably everybody you've talked to, like, just assumes that. Because, to be fair, most rom-com anime don't finish.
Yeah.
Like, most don't. Most don't. That's why I'm like, you make fun of me for it, but that's why I get hyped and I'm like, oh my god, Quintessential Quintuplets is actually getting a 3rd season. Like, because it's not guaranteed. Like, Nisekoi never got any resolution. It went off the rails anyway, but it doesn't matter. It still never got any resolution. There's so many that never get beyond the 1st season, right? Oh, yeah, no, sorry, Jakob. Sorry, my friend. Like, even the one I was watching, the Smash Bros. One, like, that one probably will never get finished. Horimiya might not ever get finished. Rent-A-Girlfriend, like, barely squeaked out a second season. Hey, Stan, you know what sadly did finish? That dumb rom-com anime that sucked Sing tomorrow for my dumb, stupid story? I don't know what you said at all. I genuinely have no idea what you just tried to say. That sucked Sing tomorrow for my dumb, stupid story. Pardon me. What are you going on about? Am I just insane? I mean, Attack on Titan's gonna finish. That's good. And, like, unlike, you know, the rest of the world, you got to just catch up this past season. And didn't have to worry about actually, like... Remember the one we both watched? Oh, yeah. That's true, actually. That's true. Sorry. No. My Lie in April does finish, and it's great. But it deserves to finish. Like, he's talking about this other one. We both watched this anime and didn't tell each other, called Sing Yesterday for Me. And it just, like, it starts pretty good. And it just kind of, like, goes off the rails by the end. At least I found that it fell off the rails.
There was, like, 2 that I watched this year that did finish.
I'm excited that Fruits Basket is finishing, though. See, Roy, me and Fruits Basket is literally like you and, an AOT, where it's like, I came into it so late, and I'm gonna get, like, the full story, where people have literally been waiting, like, a decade to, like, see it adapted. Anyway, we got a really good team here, guys. Genuinely. It just goes so far down the drain. It's insane. All right, Roy, I need your luck here, man. Bless us with the RN, Jesus. Fruits Basket is so good. It is great. It is great. Isn't it nice, Stan? It is kind of amazing, I'll be honest. It's a pretty good time to get into it. Even, like,
Oh, Love and Lies. That was one that...
Oh, yeah, Nad likes Love and Lies. But, yeah, they...
Oh, that angered me so much.
Yeah. Just waltz in and be a fan with the full story. It is great. I'll admit that. Like, you're not wrong. You're very rarely wrong. Some would even say that you're the most right guy who's ever righted a right in his life. Except you're left-handed. But you know what I mean. Alright, let's do it, Roy. Luck. Roy, don't get mucked. Psycho Cutter. Qu'est-ce que c'est? Boy. Sing it. Run away. Okay, I'm sorry. I'll stop. This is the one! I hope so, Unicorn Girl. I'll be honest, I haven't watched much anime. I mostly watched shonen, I think the word is. Naruto, My Hero. Yeah, that is shonen. And honestly, that's totally fine. That's how I got into anime as well. Trust me, I was not watching rom-coms and shows about singing yesterday for me and, like, anything like that. I very much grew slowly. Started with all shonen. It was all... I mean, AOT is shonen, but it's not. Like, it's very, like, postmodern shonen, I guess. At this point, I'd say it's more like political thriller than shonen. But it kind of was advertised as a shonen to me, at least. To be fair, though, so was Sword Art Online, and that was pure isekai. Before I even knew what isekai was. So maybe I'm just dumb. But yeah, I literally started with, like, Dragon Ball and Pokemon and Sailor Moon and Digimon and, you know, then into, like, Naruto and One Piece and Full Metal Alchemist. Which, again, is elevated shonen, to be fair. Just like Hunter x Hunter. Hunter x Hunter is shonen, but it's, like, elevated, you know? Oh, I remember Zoids. Naruto is very long, and so much of it is filler. Wish AOT would just get canceled? Uh-oh. Roy Boy's not gonna like that. Nice, Jakob, nice. Barrows, that is pretty neat, dude. Congrats with that little blue fish. I'm looking for a blue bish. Got him, Danny D. Got him. Got him. I wish AOT would be Thanos snapped out of ever having existed. What if you got snapped out of everything that existed? You know what I will say, though, that doesn't actually make sense if you, like... I mean, okay, a lot of it doesn't make sense when you poke holes, but Thanos had, like, all the power of the gods, right? So, hypothetically, when he did that snap and made them not exist, couldn't he have, like couldn't everybody's memories have been, like, erased of them existing at all? Like, why did... Like, he erased them from the present, I guess, but couldn't he have also technically have erased them from the past? Therefore, like, Cap and Iron Man and everybody wouldn't even care, like, wouldn't even know why, like... Iron Man would have just been like, oh, I guess I was on Titan fighting Thanos with Nebula.
Yeah, but he wanted people to be proud of it. Like, when he talks to...
I guess that's true. You're right, you're right. His pride, you're right. That's correct. Okay, you got me. No, Nad's right. He's too, even in his, like, he's too prideful. Even at the end of his, like, hero's journey, he's too prideful. So Nad is correct. He wants people to know that he was the savior. Even if he's like, I'm humble, I'm gonna chill on my farm. But he wants people to know. That's true. I mean, true though, Nick Meister. Yeah, like, Thanos was kind of ahead of the times, wasn't he? For the record, too, I did the Reddit thing where you can get snapped or not, and I got snapped, so I wouldn't exist. Like, flipping that coin, I'm gone. No shiny hunting streams. But anyway, speaking of gone, Roy Boy's going to be gone in a sec because this is the last one of the day and also 140. Let's see if we get any shinies. If we get them, I have to name them after our son, our savior, our rock star of a human being. Garbodor is not shiny. I don't believe at least. I don't really know what a shiny looks like, but yeah, it wasn't. Fracture is not shiny. Octillery is... That was a weird way to pronounce that name. Is not shiny. And finally, Necrozma. The final one. Danny D, give me the luck, dude. Drum roll, please. But before I do, I gotta give a shout out to everybody supporting. And there was actually a lot today. We had Aiden, Savage Wolf, Pokemon Champion Josh, Jassim Altani with that crazy one. Thank you again, my dude. SHTH Fan 1 becoming a member and re-upping. Jakob becoming a brand new member. Thank you for that, dude. And finally, Kizuna as well. Hope you all have a fantastic weekend, whether you celebrate the holiday or not. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you to everybody who helped me out on this Necrozma. I hope that in like 2 seconds we'll know. Also, shout out, before we finish this, 2 things I want to mention. One, I dropped a brand new video on the channel. It's an April Fool's video. I'm warning you, like, check it out. It's less than like 4 minutes. It's very short. Check it out. The link is actually at the top, pinned to this comment. If you haven't done so already, drop a like on that. It helps a ton. Seriously, leave a comment too. That helps with the algorithm stuff. Also, if you could, I really would appreciate it. Second of all, this Sunday I will be streaming, but it'll be on Twitch. I will make a note of it in my Discord. Join the Discord if you haven't. Link to that is in the description. And if you want to become a member, also some member goals. I'm just saying. I'll leave this up for a little bit. I'll count to 10. But there's, in my head, not out loud. But yeah, we got some cool stuff. Grandma Shiny Hunting. Hot Ones episode with Roy. We're only 2 away, thanks to Jakob. So that's getting very close. But yeah, all right. Now, let's do it. The final one. The final countdown. Drum roll, please. Is it shiny? It is not. Oh my god, it hates me. It hates me more than my 10th grade civics teacher. Oh my god. Well, we got something. We got a Crawdon, at least. That's something, right? Call me the Crawdaddy, I guess. We got Slim Daddy, we got Crawdaddy, and we got Crawdon. But yeah, sorry about that, guys. Yes, please keep a... Oh, I hyped it up. I really thought we might get lucky there. I don't know why. I had a good feeling about that, but I should have listened to Kevin Smith, I guess. But anyway, it's all good. We're at 140. Guess we're going to 150. It happens. It happens. Like I said, I'll be back this Sunday on Twitch, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Happy April Fools. Happy Easter to any of those who celebrate it. If you don't, have a great weekend. I'll see you guys soon. Please take care. I'm going to keep working on the Sun and Moon video. Look at how sick this... I'm so happy that I made that. But I'll see you guys soon. I love you. This has been a really fun stream. Please take care of yourselves. And as I always say, happy hunting, baby rhinos. And peace out. Good night. Taco time!